I'll just be gone. It's great. No, it's good. I'll be gone. We started?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be gone for
You look fine.
Wait,
you look fine.
Do I look
yeah, you look great. You look great. Does Timmy look well lit, chat? You look well lit to me.
Red. My cheeks are already red. People comment on my red cheeks. I'm gonna go.
See, I
like my face is cooled down.
I matched my skin color to your skin color.
Oh no, that's just both because we're both unhealthy and chubby. No offense, and we're both. I feel like you're largely Irish background, like me.
Okay. I feel attacked, Timmy.
Because I said chubby? Are you not chubby? You're not
largely
chubby.
Irish. Welcome to Trailer Boys, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you very much for being here.
Everyone's gonna complain
you're the new host.
Go for it.
I'm the co-host. You're the host, Timmy. Timmy Williams, host.
You're gonna put this train wreck on my shoulders?
Yes, this is a Whitest Kids thing, and we have a hype train going on, Timmy.
Wait, what?
We have a hype train going on.
Yeah, hype train wreck.
Hype train.
I know. I hear you.
We do have a bunch of gift subs and bits right off the top. How does it sound? Can you guys hear us? Is Timmy sounding okay? Am I sounding okay? Timmy, you say hello.
Hello. Are we sounding okay?
I mean, sound is one of the first things we want to get out of here, you know? Like, we're good, boom,
but, there's not... People are saying it's good. If the sound's bad, someone immediately always says, mute! No sound! Turn mic down! And no one's saying that, so I think we're okay.
Okay. I want to give a shout out to Andafez for resubscribing, Rondo Ulian for resubscribing, Hendo Calrissian saying Timmy Boys on a resubscription.
Hey, where do you see those with the comments?
Those are in the dashboard.
Those are right in the dashboard of Streamlabs?
Yes. And you can say recent events.
Under what thing, though? Subscriber history?
Resubs. No. Yeah, you can do a filter and see what's going on. So Flange says it's Timmy time. It's Timmy time.
Okay,
go ahead. Get fucked up. It's Timmy time. Well, you can. It's under the resubs. You'll see it.
I don't see.
Obaka resubscribed. Well, so you have to hit the little thing that looks like a funnel, and that's the filter, and then you turn on the subscriptions. I'm on a different page, I guess. I'll figure it out. Go to the dashboard. So many months, and yet I still get knocked out of round one of the tournament. Lobaka went out for the tournament. The last show we did was the tournament, which we were lucky to get off. It came by in the skin of our teeth. Schwartzy resubscribed. Hey,
okay, I got it now.
Fudgy Stuff resubscribed. I like Timmy's new head.
Oh, Fudgy Stuff.
You guys all look like you have AIDS. Okay. Well, that was from yesterday. that wasn't us.
You guys all look like oh, that's a quote from a sketch that I say. Because
otherwise
that would have been said to me and Zack, and we looked fucking terrific last night. So
that's true. But yeah, we had a Schwartzy also cheered some bits. So off the bat, thank you guys for the hype train. Much appreciate. We had more come in. The Mighty Ginger also resubscribed. I want to say to me,
Nate, can you tell me this? Because you pay more attention to this than I do. Whenever I stream, I only ever get to donations and sometimes subs. What do bits do?
Bits are, I think each one bit is like $1 million US. But
wow. So how come Mars is still how come we're still raising money?
Because Jeff Bezos takes a huge cut out of it.
Oh, so he takes like $999,997.
And like
so a bit's like
75 cents. Yeah. So a bit when it gets to you, a bit is a penny.
Okay. Well, thank you. Sorry, Jeff Bezos is such a fucking so-and-so, everybody. Oh yeah, R.I.P. Nichelle Nichols. We're talking movies.
R.I.P. Bill Russell.
Bill Russell, yeah, I know. It's like anytime a Boston thing happens, you can bring up anything else, and the Boston person's like, but Boston thing! It's like, okay, Boston thing, but also we're talking about movies, and Nichelle Nichols played Lieutenant Uhura. I'm sure Bill Russell was in some films too, but anyways, so.
Some game films.
Well, right, yeah, I was going to say he's in a lot of highlight reels, but yeah. But no, obviously that's a sad loss too. You know? And he was like a super good
coloring. Bill Russell's the best. I'm going to try and make you a little more less. I'll make you healthier in this. There we go. Look at you.
Fine.
No,
I'm not looking at it now.
No. I had a weird green screen tweak on you. You had the kind of green thing on.
I saw Nichelle Nichols in person at a convention maybe 8 years ago, and she was a total babe. Like, she was probably in her 80s, but she looked good, you know? Like, she was a beautiful lady.
I feel like there was this weird, like, whodunit kind of TV show recently that involved her. And it was like some drama or some shit.
Yeah, let's look it up. I'll look it up. You want to tell people what's happening? It's been a while.
I do. I want to update people. I want to give a shout out. Thank you for everyone that showed up to the tournament. I know it had a rocky start. I don't know if I told you this, Timmy, but I was, I put a lot of effort into getting everything right, and sometimes I overtweak it, and I overtweaked it, and I blew up Sam's internet pretty much. And so we had to cancel, we were trying to get it done. We had to cancel the tournament. So we were able to get it off the next week, but it was kind of hairy. Like, we were just barely able to get it off. Like, none of the graphics we had going on worked. I think Sam was actually working on like a recap graphic that was really cool. And it looked like the Karate Kid, like, tournament thing with everybody and their videos. And then the baby was born, and so everything went out the window. So, I do want to give a shout out.
That baby screwed so much stuff up.
It did. He did. Big Row 1. Shout out to Big Row 1 for coming through. There were a lot of interesting ones. And I feel like last tournament, the first tournament we did, the trailer that stuck in my head was a round 1 trailer. Like, round 1 is really strong. And always the last round, like the final round, I don't remember any of those trailers, or they just weren't really impactful for me. So instead of choosing the winner of the trailer to do our sample test, I'm going to choose one that I did remember. So it was so weird. So we'll watch that in a sec. But I do want to point out, we did, if you're new to Trailer Boys, what we do is you submit trailers to this website up here, miseryloves.us, and the theme is bromance. So you want to submit to the bromance. You want to submit a YouTube link, because that's how we do it. So actually, maybe we can do other things.
Someone submitted a Twitch link. One that I was about to pick with one of the first submissions here. It's a clips.twitch link. So I don't know. I guess I could screen it first, make sure it's kosher.
Yeah, it might work, actually, because this new thing we're using to watch the shit might use Twitch. But
it's a clip of us, dude. Someone thinks they're funny. The first 2 links are both thinks they're funny links.
You can't fool Timmy.
Come on, you guys.
You can't fool Timmy. You can't fool Timmy.
The first 2. One was Back to the Future, which, don't submit fake sketch comedy trailers. That was an edited one by a sketch comedy group. So, submit the real trailer, and we'll be fair to it as long as you play the game. Play the game. Everybody play the game.
So, do you remember how the game works, Timmy? So, we'll watch.
Dude, we watch trailers, ones that aren't fake or of me and you.
Yeah,
that second one was a clip of me and you. And hey, I like me and I like you. But that's not.
But
we've
not together.
Been in a movie together.
True. Except that one movie. No.
I've been in a couple indie features or whatever, but. I've been into one indie feature that then got re-edited and released under a completely different name. So I guess I'm into
a few people have said this now. Timmy, you said you'd mail $1 to whoever submitted a clip of you and Nate talking.
I said that? Oh, because of bromance. Oh, that's right. Okay, here's the thing. I made that promise 2 weeks ago. I was a different person back then.
Yeah. So, what
I'm saying is I'm a piece of shit, and I'm probably not going to send you $1.
You and I,
have
the possibility of giving 1 point, 2 points, 0 points. And if we link up
0, 1, or 2. At one point it was 3, but is that because we had 3 hosts? I thought it used to be 3 points. No.
But I mean, maybe it does. Here's the thing, and we
can each give between 0 and 2 points.
Yes, and the internet should know that this is loose. This is for fun. This isn't a real thing. As you guys know, Sam does change the rules for the challenges quite a bit. I don't think we'll do any challenges tonight, just because it's the first one back.
Rules just whenever it fits the one that he likes or something.
Kind of, and that's how we ended up with the Gooby point system, and I'll show you the graphic for Gooby points. So here it is, chat, the Gooby decimal system. If chat collectively gives it a endorsement of 0 to 25, that's 0 points. So you have to get over 25% yes, 25 to 51, 50 to 75 2, 75 to 100 is 3, and if it gets 100 points. If it gets 100%, that's 4 points. And I think we've only had that happen twice. Also, I do want to update. I do want to give a shout out to the crazy saxophonist. Big shout out for taking the bar exam recently. But,
yes.
It was
Did they pass? Did we find out that?
We don't find out yet, but we're sending good vibes.
How long does it take? Did they have to grade it with a little red ink pen and everything, or how does that work?
It takes a couple of months, 5 months, I think. So
because when I got my insurance sales certificate, it just took a few minutes to find out. But I think the bar's probably a bigger deal.
it could be. It could be. Who knows, though? Let me show you
Samurai
this.
resubbed and said, "I love you guys. Please keep this up."
So here are the points right now. This is the accurate, up-to-date leaderboard. Guy Incognito in first place with 40. Lobaka in second place with 36. Alex Mobes with 34, Hendo Calrissian back on the board with 29, Schlitty Twitch with 26, Panwall, Season 1 winner back up there with 25, Voodoo Cowboy, 25, Niamix on the board again as always, 22, Flanga, Season 2 winner, 22, Kit Black, Season 1 from the tournament, 21. So you can see here, no one's really run away with it. No one's.
So I'm not going to give any points to any of those people you listed because they're I'm going to go for the underdogs.
Okay, but these people bring fire.
I know they bring fire. It's good. I know.
So let's see how this works. Let's get right into it. I just want to watch. I want you to see this one that we watched last for the tournament, and this is the one that stuck out my head. That kind of blew my mind. So I want to see
this one that's in the room.
Yes. Let me see. Let's. Oops. I did a thing, I think, and I
forget with these. Thing. Do you hit play or do I hit play?
I'll hit play on mine. You can hit play on yours.
Gotcha.
And if you have one in the list already, I haven't even really looked at the list.
What?
I haven't even seen chat. How's everyone chat doing?
I haven't submitted my own to the list, no, but I'm looking at ones from the list to pick out.
If you have one that you think you want to watch, tell chat.
I'll throw it in if nobody. Yeah.
No. Well, don't throw it in.
No,
tell them.
You're right.
They should get points for it. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we have here.
Someone, while you're doing that, someone wants to know. Someone asked earlier, "Where's your Empire record?"
Where is it? I'm wearing it.
Where is it from? Where did you purchase it, or have it given? Look at these hot guys! Wow.
Where? What is this thing? Oh, weird. Sorry, I've got this odd.
I also can't hear the trailer.
Well, it's not a hearing type of trailer.
I mean, should there be audio though?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I meant. Not what's your opinion on the visuals versus audio of the trailer?
This trailer is loud as fuck. So, do you see in the player on the right? There's a speaker icon. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try this again.
I still have nothing.
You have the volume turned all the way up?
Hold on. I might be able to solve this problem here. Okay. That was on my end. There we go. Got it.
I just didn't know where else to go.
It must be pretty valuable for someone to kill over it.
So right at that end.
Wait, is this a
recognize it.
a GP?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah. I didn't get it. I did not know it was GP.
How could you not know?
Once you finish,
I was like, this seems like GP.
Muscly man, look at that.
change your clothes in the
Look
pantry.
at this
The
muscly
office
man
is
talking to you
upstairs,
like,
right?
do you get it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Well,
And if
now,
they catch you,
obviously.
just tell me you're up there changing clothes.
The trailer is quiet. Sorry, it was super loud in my head, so I turned it way down.
He could be trouble. You better watch
So
out.
now, to me, it's problematic for you to assume these guys are just gay.
No. The way they're not just because there's a bunch of hot men interacting, it's because the way they were talking to each other. And of course the mustache.
This guy looks like John Cena.
A fun, sexy thriller. Yeah, he does. But also, you know what? Like,
I love how he had to bust through those two guys.
Right.
There was two guys in an open park and he had to go right
And
through
Cheap
them.
Paulie made me think it's gonna be a GP, but like,
I mean, I
would
feel
enjoy a regular. I think they should just make a regular movie. You know, that's the thing is that's the future we want, right? Where someone can make just like some dumb cop thriller. All the characters are gay, but nobody cares. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's to me the future. But this is great.
See, for me, although, here's the thing. I'll be honest. I know this may surprise some of you guys. I've never seen a game board movie. And if they're all at this level of, like, production or, like, story and you know, I think I should see more of these.
Hey, you should watch some just so you know what you kind of know what's going on out there. Also, they're not.
The movies I watch are all action. There's no story. And if there is a story, it's like somebody got stuck in, like, the dryer.
I still don't understand the dryer thing. Is it just because of Trevor's story that he wrote?
You gotta keep watching them.
Well, I only ever watched about the first 15 seconds of any of those kind of movies.
You gotta build up your...
Catalinaville. Okay, so I said that it looks like a GP because it looks like one. It's shot on cheap video to a bunch of hot shirtless dudes, but there was no. So is it?
It is.
It is. Okay, because that trailer actually, maybe it's just some crappy action movie, and the guys made it. There's like, the only people I know that can be in this are like hot shirtless men. So I guess I'll just put them in my movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like the only
that's
people
why I
I
loved
know
it.
are just jacked, oiled up, shaved dudes. I'm sorry, that's just who I hang out with.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I thought, like, you have to have, like, it's 2022. You have to give them the benefit of doubt that this is just a straight up regular
but
movie.
Immediately, it looks like that, though. You know what I mean? Just the way that first shot with the guys at the computer, the other one's like comes up right behind him, like, "What do you think?" It's like, okay, he's gonna be slipping him the old sneaky thief.
That one blew my mind.
That's really good.
I thought that was really funny. So I honestly forget who submitted it, and I went to look through it, and I think, however, we were submitting subs for the tournament. I think it was a different chat channel. I think that's been deleted, so I don't know who submitted what. But whoever submitted that, good pick. That was pretty fucking funny, and I don't even know if that won the round either. You know.
Hey, you want to talk about someone being behind on the times? When I said it looked like GP to me, someone in chat goes like, because you recognize half the actors. You know what? What if I had? And I just like to watch those because that's what I'm into. What?
It's okay.
You know, it's not, but that would be fine. So what would be the problem with that, dude? Back up your fucking shit, dude or lady or NB, whatever. See? Now I'm ahead. Now I'm with the times, right?
There you go, Timmy.
Let's watch a trailer on Trailer Boys.
Or you get to pick the first one.
Okay, so that one's a fake sketch. This one's of us. So here's one. Well, we don't go right down the list, though, right? I can pick one. Well, okay.
Pick whatever you want.
I'll pick this
You're
one.
the host now, Timmy. You literally get to do whatever you want.
Don't say that. I don't have. It's not. Does not make me comfortable. You know.
Do you want to watch some GP trailers? Will that make you more comfortable?
Yeah, dude. Let's just, I'll take my shirt off, shave off my 6 chest hairs, and just really relax. Everyone can see my sick guns.
You're allowed to do what you want, buddy.
Yo, are we okay? Can I hit play?
Yeah. So did you paste it in the thing and hit enter?
Yeah, dude, it's in the room. We're good.
Okay. So I don't see it, but do it.
In the room, huh?
Do it. See, I hate the pre-trailer trailer. I hate when they do this and they kind of give it away. Because this is what I want to see. I want the trailer to start here. I don't know what it is.
I suppose I could have pre-screened it and looked for that, but...
People have been submitting this for a very long time.
Have you watched it for anything else, though? Because it wasn't pink.
I don't think so, no.
I mean, I'm familiar with this movie. I have it, but I feel like it... I'm excited to see the trailer because I don't think I ever saw the trailer. I do see how it could fit the theme, though.
How could I have gone from the king of rock and roll to this old guy in a rest home?
You were an Elvis impersonator. You fell off a stage and broke your hip? When was it? 20 years ago.
That's where they took a piece of my brain. I got a little bag of sand up there now.
Jack, President Kennedy was a white man.
They dyed me this color. What we have here at Shady Rest is an Egyptian soul sucker of some sort.
Some kind of Bubba Hotep.
You know, a mummy hiding out, feeding on the sleeping.
I do love the character design of Bubba Hotep.
Unless he's finally destroyed.
Yeah. Of the actual character, Bubba Hotep?
Yeah.
Hi, kiddo.
I'm an adult man.
All right, man, let's go.
This bit was great.
Yeah, always.
Don't make me use my stuff.
It's funny, though, because the rest of the font in the trailer is shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like really bad. Hold on, I have to parent for a little bit, but obviously I do have it. Oh, that's the Blu-ray I have. So that's the commercial for the Blu-ray.
Do you know
Anyways,
who Don Coscarelli is?
Yeah, dude.
I'm sure you do.
On Twitter.
I'm sure you do. All right,
We
you
follow
parents.
each other on Twits, huh?
Yeah, so this T-shirt is from a company called Rucking Fountain, and they do limited drops where they'll announce it like they're on Instagram and stuff, and they'll do a limited thing, and they'll you have like 10 hours to do it. It's cool though. They have some neat stuff. I mean, the camera's actually flipped, so this is actually written backwards on my.
I'll be right back.
And I got a long sleeve that actually says like Rex Manning Day and stuff down the side. And it was funny because I was like, I've never seen an Empire Records t-shirt before. And then that same day I saw a guy wearing a shirt that said Empire Records. I was like, fuck. Timmy wants to talk about Phantasm so much. Last night when we were getting set up for Self-Suck, he was talking about Phantasm right up until the show started. Riffs and Rips says, I can't believe I didn't know there was a WKUK Twitch. Riffs and Rips, I've got bad news for you. It used to be really good. It used to be so much better. I think around this time last year, maybe.
Put this up in your bag.
So you're late. There's VODs on YouTube though, and they're really good. Feel like I'm missing something. Does anyone else feel like that? Does something feel off? Wait, nope. I think that's what it is. I think it's the names. My name says Timmy, but it should be Nate.
Okay.
How's Timmy doing? He needs encouragement, guys. He said he needed to get comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? It's still good. It's just different, I guess. As the #1 fan, I'll say it's, it's 1/5 less good, let's say, right? Oh, let me put the poll up, guys. Sorry, that's what I'm missing. The poll. How come no one said poll? Fucking assholes. Hey, is Bubba Hotep like a real thing, though? Somebody told me it was racist.
Okay. Did you already talk about points?
The poll is up now.
Oh, what did you give for points?
You know what? The thing is, like, as a trailer, I think the trailer I actually like better than the movie. And I didn't really like the movie, though, so I'm going to give it 1 point.
I think the trailer is fun, but yeah, I also don't think it sells much of the bromantic aspect, which I would argue. I mean, those two guys do get along and learn to like each other, but I don't feel like any of that's in the trailer. Ozzie Davis is only like 2 shots of that trailer, so I'll give it but it is a good trailer. I'll give it a 1.
Oh, really? I'm surprised. I thought you would have given it more.
Why?
I don't know. I felt
because
like
it was a movie I like.
I've heard the name Don Corsicarelli or whatever only from you.
Right. No, and I think he's great, but I also am not a moron. And this is about bromance, and I don't think that trailer really had enough romantic aspects to it.
So Chad gave that 55% yes. So that's actually 2 points from Chad, 1 point from me, 1 point from Timmy. So the first trailer of the night, 4 points. Do you know how to add the points?
I know how to add 1 and 1 and 2.
No, like in the spreadsheet.
Do I know how to put them into the spreadsheet?
Yeah, all the way to the right, you could see a drop down, and you would just you would click it and do the points. Also,
where it says points.
Yeah, you don't have to type anything in.
Makes
it's
sense.
Straight up a drop down.
I'm so glad you explained that to me. What now?
It's a drop down. You don't. Yeah,
I know. I've been on this show before. I've done that before.
I didn't know if you did the points before.
No, we're good. We're good. Yeah.
Jaws of Victory says, Phantasm was a bromance, fight me. Well, you won't have anybody from this side of the screen fighting you because he was looking at the list and he was like, nobody submitted any of the Phantasm movies.
Right, so I just watched the whole Phantasm series last week. And so Whoretown, or what do we call them, Goobyville, please, somebody submit either a trailer for, I would suggest Phantasm 1 would be a good trailer. Phantasm 3 or Phantasm 5, one of the odd numbered. Phantasm 5 is probably a bad trailer, but 1 or 3 I would go with. But actually, you know what? 1 is the best as far as this theme. So someone submit that. We'll see what everybody thinks. I don't even know. I don't know what the trailers are for that movie. Maybe the trailer sucks. I don't know, but
that's the thing. I'll always choose a lot of trailers I've never heard of. And
well, I know, but I'm just saying.
The next one I'm choosing now.
Someone just okay, go for it.
You ready?
Yeah, are you going to tell me I'm wrong all the time?
No, I didn't want to. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just saying that
like, I'm just talking
this guy, Jaws of Victory, is ready for a fight, and you already agree with him. I'm just telling him that you're not going to fight.
Oh, whenever someone says fight me, it's always for a fucking softball opinion. It's like, pizza's good, fight me. It's like, okay, all right. Aren't you strong-willed, you know?
Timmy, who submitted that trailer? So
which one?
Give them the
one we just
one we just watched.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was Guy Incognito. So
there we go, Guy Incognito. Thank you for reminding us. We're a little rusty. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Let's see this.
It got 4 points, Steve.
Jack and Cecil are two of a kind. They like to think of themselves as the last of the plainsmen.
Okay, wait.
What they really are is a half-caste Indian and a misfit cowboy. Two rustlers determined to hustle their share of Rancho Deluxe and grab as much of the action as they can handle. Starring Jeff Bridges, Sam Waterston, Elizabeth Ashley, Charlene Dallas,
Harry
Dean Stanton. It started as fun, but before it's over, the laughter isn't all that will die.
That helicopter in Grand Theft Auto.
Every cowboy has a dream of having his own Rancho Deluxe. The only thing that's different is how they go about getting it.
The hats, how come all their hats are so conical? Not M-N, C-O-N-I-C-A-L, conical. They're all very like...
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe it's a regional thing. Maybe it's a regional thing, though, you know?
Well, what region is Rancho Deluxe in?
Montana.
Oh, okay.
Is that near you?
That's what they're... Yeah. That was a great trailer. I think it stalled out a little bit. In the second half of the trailer, they showed too much just car and helicopter chase around for like quite a while, as far as the trailer is concerned.
I feel you see a lot of that in these 70s trailers where it's like the good like bulk of the middle of the trailer is just like some kind of car chase action. But like the beginning is the best part with the girls.
Well, yeah, I was going to say when you put random babes in a trailer, the 70s just had, I don't know, they had quality random hot ladies and things, you know? Just the look, the hair and t-shirts, they just look... They look
no
great.
Bras.
Right, everybody's nipping out. Maybe that's part of it.
So good.
But yeah, well, and then also extremely young Jeff Bridges, and then who else was? Oh, Sam Waterston, which I've only ever I've seen him in other stuff, I suppose, but he's the Law and Order guy.
Yeah, he's the Law and Order guy.
And much like Harry Dean Stanton, who's also in that trailer, Sam Waterston's like, wait, that guy was young once, you know?
I didn't even recognize Harry Dean Stanton looks the same, but like younger.
I mean,
Sam Waterston
he looks the same there, like he did in Twin Peaks season 3 in 2017 when he was almost 90. He still looks the same the whole time. Yeah. He's just always looked like that. I'm going to give it 2 points. I thought it was pretty great.
That got 2 points from chat.
You're going to give it 0.
No, I liked it, but it didn't really, it just seemed like a movie, you know, so I'm going to give it 1 point. So that is 2 from chat, 2 from Timmy.
So 5 total.
Me, 5 points. Okay. And that is going to Quonks. Quonks. You're on the board, Quonks. Implicate says it had everything. Hats.
It did. Well, here's
horses,
the thing, man.
Nips.
I would have agreed with you on the just looks like another movie trailer, except for when they just take the chainsaw and like, oh, we're going to cut this cow's head off. Like that was like, whoa, okay. You know,
that was cool.
That was great.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to change mine. You know what? I forgot about
the chainsaw.
No, the ladies.
What, you're gonna deduct or go up?
I'm going up 1 point.
Because the hot ladies? You know,
I'm a feminist, Timmy, and so you have to give the points.
Are you suggesting there's something not feminist in saying hot ladies are a good thing?
No, you can't take points away. You have to.
You were going to take points. Oh, well, I just didn't know what you meant. So, of course, well, okay, I get it.
The addition of women in the trailer. Equal points for equal pay. You know what I'm saying?
When you suggested that you're putting points up for because of hot lady, someone goes, I don't think Nate knows what feminism means.
I have my own definition of things. Okay.
So many of these movies are like, I'm having trouble finding one I haven't heard of, but I'm also just trying to go from the top of the list. You know, I'm not trying to go
true.
far.
I mean, that's why we say too, like, it's always better submitting sooner rather than later. You can still submit now. Yeah.
So these ones in pink have been submitted for other topics. Right?
It doesn't mean we've watched them though. So we're kind of trying to phase out. Like I wouldn't pay too much attention to the pink things.
What about number? So we're just gonna skip the pink things or not?
No. Don't. I mean, don't let that sway you. If you want to watch a pink one,
I've never seen this movie, and I don't think I've ever seen a trailer for it either. So let's see what this is like. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Have you seen this a million times? Was that what that sigh was?
No. I didn't know I was sighing. It's just.
Oh, I heard
at this point.
Okay.
No, I was enjoying a beverage.
3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and
this is fun.
These men are pawns. With the price of 20,000 dirham on their heads.
Next, they will be hailed as the 2 messengers of God.
They were just just a couple of songwriters who came to Ishtar to break into show business.
Warren Beatty?
Easy boy.
Is that Charles Grodin?
Yeah, that's Charles Grodin in the beginning.
Yeah, he is, but he's in perfect condition.
So how do they wind up on everyone's hit list?
Your life is in danger.
Behave normally. We have a
Jennifer Connelly?
No, don't put your hands up.
Yes. Still a little young here. I think it's I can't remember who it is.
I can't believe these men may control the fate of the Middle East.
It's weird that Warren Beatty was like a sex symbol.
How is that weird? He's handsome.
Do it.
Is he?
Yes, he is handsome. Chat, please correct Nate. I know that this entire mid-season of me co-hosting is going to be me asking guys to do this, but someone please set him straight on this. Warren Beatty's handsome. Look at his face. Look at his eyes.
Are the two American messengers of God dead yet?
This is the Oasis.
Does this look like an oasis to you?
Yeah, look at the Dustin Hoffman.
Are those vultures?
He's aiming at him. Will you stop being paranoid? Run, Smuck! They're trying to kill us.
Warren Beatty, Dustin Hoffman, Isabella Johnny.
Your girl. How did she get to be your girl? Only you.
I think they're wonderful.
Ishtar, written and directed by Elaine May.
This is some of our best work.
Well, that's a weird way to end that trailer, because isn't this famously supposed to be one of the worst movies ever made or something like that, or biggest flops or something like that?
Somebody did say it's increased in popularity because it has been on Red Letter Media recently.
Red Letter Media. Manitou.
Isabel Adjani from Possession. No shit.
Oh, she's from Possession. Okay.
That subway scene in Possession is so good.
I've never seen that. I know of the movie, but
I've never seen it. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Sam Neill's in it.
Yep.
We've done I think we've talked about Music League before, and every season of Music League, we did one thing called Rescore, where we would take a scene from a movie and people would submit music to go to that scene. And so last year we did Possession, and it was that scene in the subway, and it was pretty funny because I think Sean Paul had to shake that thing. This can you kind of shake that thing?
Yeah.
That was the one that won. It was pretty good because she's like throwing up and there's blood. And all right, Warren Beatty's handsome. Fine. Fuck you guys.
Thank you, chat, for backing me up. Hey, do we accept fan cut trailers?
You're the host, bro.
Oh, I'd rather not, but whatever. But it's for Lethal Weapon, which obviously someone's gonna see. So, wait, was I not supposed to say what movie it was? Anyways, it says a fan cut trailer for that, so it's like, okay. All right.
Before
points
we move
for
on,
Ishtar.
though, yeah, we gotta do points first.
I don't even see that one very bromancy either. But
thanks, Almobs.
What?
Almobs has a bunch of shirts from this guy. They just do bootleg shirts, and they just throw like a bunch of Japanese in there, and they're kind of fun. They're very poppy.
I would say I kind of want to give that 0 points. I just didn't really dig it. I don't know.
Guy Incognito, the first poll wasn't for Ishtar. The first poll was just for
Warren Beatty being handsome.
Warren Beatty being handsome. The thing disappeared. It was up here. Oh, did 2 polls come up? Yeah, I don't even know what the Japanese says, to be honest. But every shirt they do has like weird Japanese script on it. Not weird. I don't know. All right, so that got 76%.
Subliminal messages to sleeper agents.
0 points. Who submitted that?
Well,
to
Nate,
me?
it's on you, man.
It is a movie. I'm going to give it 1 point.
All right. Should I do it? I'll do it.
What are you going to give it?
1 point. I mean,
okay,
the only point came from you.
That's okay. So but you personally aren't even giving it a point either.
No, I said 0. I said it earlier, but you told me to start getting to the points, and then you went on some tangent about Japanese writing, but I was still doing my job and said I only want to give it 1 point. So, or no, 0 points.
The part where Timmy's getting on me for going on a tangent.
Are you serious, dude? No, dude, this is Tangent Boys. Are you kidding me? That's why the show's always 3 hours long. Because you guys are like, there is one trailer. Anyways, let's recount 6 years of my childhood. Then we'll get to the next trailer.
That's how brothers.
I go on tangents that are like 45 seconds. It's like when Sam one time on SSS used a skip token. We all three other ones of us used skip tokens on him for some long story, and then I started talking like I was 6 words into like maybe a 10-word sentence. Like Sam goes skip. It's like, you don't even know, bro. It's like, come on. Anyways, no bromance here. It's all bitching. Anyways,
okay, you ready?
Yeah, you're up next. What do you got?
I've never seen this movie.
Oh, we had to read about it when I was we had to read part of the book when I was a kid.
I know it always gets referenced as something that makes grown men cry.
This is a story about 2 men. They competed for the same job. One was white, the other black.
Nate, can we agree these 2 men are handsome?
One liked to talk a lot.
You said, uh-huh.
The other was shy as a 3-year-old.
Who's that?
Hey, rookies got to stick together.
Billy D. Williams.
Our story is about how they came to know each other, fight each other.
I'm going to whip you, Sayers. But you got to be at your best.
And help each other.
I think I owe you a beer.
I owe you a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Is this recut to make it look kind of like sexual tension? Does anyone else get that vibe?
What it comes down to is that JC had a notion here.
Seems like an old school trailer to me.
Ed seems to think it's a good idea.
We'd like you and Brian Piccolo to room together.
You had me worried. I thought it was something really.
This is something really.
Oh,
Man, you're talking about a white man and a black man rooming together on a team that's never been done before.
What else is name?
What JC is saying is that there may be some pressures. Severe ones.
Wayne Fresh, it does give off that vibe.
I figured not everything was going to come with me.
What up, enigmatic
black and blue in your life?
It's like a room with a colored play again.
Gail told the joke.
Gail and sending Brian Piccolo back to Chicago. He's always been in shape, willing to give 100%. But he's not doing that anymore. And that's what worries me.
Is this going to give away the whole
I don't
story?
know what it is. Could be something physical or...
I don't know what the story is, though, so...
Well, it's a true story.
Disturbance.
I mean, I know perfectly well what's wrong with me. Gail, I think I'm pregnant.
Don't make fun of me, Brian. I'm scared.
I'm no idiot.
Billy D. Williams looks so young.
But,
Yeah, this is pretty early.
Well, it's just a detour, Joy.
It's one of James Caan's first.
I'm not going to let it stop me.
Without the mustache, it kind of looks like
There's no
Michael
way.
Jackson.
Yeah, sure.
Tough,
Early Michael
tender,
Jackson.
and true
Yeah,
story
regular
of Gail
Michael
Sayers
Jackson.
and Brian Piccolo.
71. Okay, so it wasn't that early in their careers, but yeah.
I mean, but Billy D. Williams looks great.
Yeah.
R.I.P. James Bond.
So that's a true story. Brian Piccolo ended up dying of some weird disease, and Gail.
He was pregnant?
No, that was a joke that he tells to his friend. He had, it's cancer. And so Gail Sayers was his buddy and was there on his deathbed. And so that's why they say it makes everybody cry. And it was a TV movie, so lots of people saw it. So
I really liked it. And it was very bromancy,
Definitely.
like it definitely hit that theme. Like,
yeah.
I've never seen it. Joseph Victory says, in a way, he was pregnant.
with
Sam's in chat, everyone. Sam says, I'm watching this.
Oh, no.
This show, or are you watching Brian's song?
You watching Brian's song? So, okay, so far in this quote-unquote hiatus that Sam has taken, he's shown up every show that he otherwise would be on. And I assume he's going to end up on this one tonight, too. Right? So is that what's going to happen?
Thing is, when you have a baby, Timmy,
if I go on hiatus, you guys aren't going to even be able to fucking, call me.
Let me tell you, Timmy, as a person that doesn't have kids ever.
Oh, yeah, these are always the best
when you have kids, you could be on the show and then be like, hold on, my kid just shit and puked, and then you have to, leave the show. So you can't.
But he, said he was leaving.
He said he couldn't commit to doing the shows.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
So that
keep
got
him off this fucking
71%.
show.
That got 2 points.
From chat?
And I really liked it, so I'm giving it 2
too.
points. And Timmy's giving it 2 points. I'm not...
6.
If we sync up, if we're both like, that was dope, we can unite the seals and give it a bonus point. But
it wasn't that fantastic, but I definitely think it's a 2-pointer.
So that's a 6-point trailer. That's the highest trailer of the night. And that's going to the Great Noir. The Great Noir was sexual points, as you said.
Did you choose that one? You chose that one.
I chose that one.
Now it's my turn. Well, some of these are famous movies, but I have no idea what the trailers are like. So let's see here. Well, let me find one maybe that I don't know. Okay, this. Well, that's too far down. Well, we'll get to that one soon, but I definitely want to do that one. Let's do. You
can go too far down. It doesn't matter. So
I know,
when
but
we
we'll
watch
get there
one,
eventually. You know what I mean? We'll get there.
Hopefully.
It's only a few far down. We'll see. Okay, well, I'll just get to it then. Where did it go? All right. Do. That's Brian's song had a very memorable theme to it.
It did feel though like it was kind of a fan recut because it felt like heavy with the sexual tension where they're like wrestling on the bed and stuff,
Yeah, well, I don't think it was fan cut though. It seemed like a real trailer.
No, I mean that's like real. But it's
this one is maybe. I mean, we could watch it, but it's like this.
Timmy is looking crisp today.
This is for a documentary
because he's not hosting.
It's not. What now?
So you are looking very high def today, because I feel like when you're hosting the stream, it's very heavy on the internet. I think you host at a lower bitrate than I do.
Yeah, I need to figure that out because someone asked me about that, and I don't know why it used to be at a higher bitrate. And I can obviously handle a higher bitrate on this computer. Okay, well, here's the deal. This is we'll watch it because it was submitted. But all right, here we go. Ready?
I'm ready if you're ready, buddy.
All right. I didn't know what this was going to be, so I just picked the link.
Anything involved in an abortion is sin, and it's wrong.
No woman should be judged because these decisions are never easy.
The child is ripped limb from limb.
This is what you get when
while
you
his
submit
heart
stuff,
is still beating.
Man. We're going to play it.
I'm a mother.
Are you reading the context?
What do you mean the context?
Submissions? You know how there's like context next to the submissions?
Yeah, no, I didn't read that.
Some people don't know that we do themes.
Well, do you see what the theme says? What do you see what the context of it says?
No.
It says bros don't let women tell them whose vagina
There's
they
no
can
reason to make it more and more difficult and drive women back into the shadows of illegal abortions.
I'll fucking play it.
Since 2010, 300 abortion restrictions have been passed in this country. Many people are unaware of how restricted abortion has become.
Off-putting?
Legislative priority. Off theme. I feel it's clearly off theme.
Okay, see, when I was going to play it, though, I didn't know. I thought maybe someone made some crazy... here's the thing, man. It just says reversing Roe and then a little jokey comment on it, so it doesn't say really what the movie is about. And so I thought maybe it was one of those weird faith-based cheapy comedies that was actually a bromance movie. So
it's fine. I get it. But
like that grandpa movie that Sam loves, huh?
Do you want to continue with it?
No, absolutely not. I already
abandon?
paused it.
Okay,
no. Abandon it.
Let's
do this one instead. This one will get everybody on board.
Does everyone like the new stinger transition of Timmy? How cool is that?
With my mouth?
Yeah, that's
Here we go. This is the trailer for Zack's movie Barbarian. It's not. But that's a logo you can count on every goddamn time.
Yeah, I love it.
Canon.
At the dawn of time, in a world of savage splendor,
it is.
a tyrant of darkness ravaged the land.
I'm in. I love it. I'm in already.
Captured two defenseless children, raised as slaves, trained as gladiators. Only together could they defeat the evil warlord. They were rogues.
Look at the size of you two.
Who plays the warlord? Is it that German guy?
Heroes.
That German guy?
They were the barbarians.
They look like He-Man characters.
They do. They look like
He-Man toys.
Yeah. They were in that great movie DC Cab.
Fight or run.
Are they actual brothers?
Yeah, they are actually brothers, I believe.
the internationally renowned bad boys of bodybuilding, Peter and David Paul.
Get out of here, it's mine. No,
Peter and David Paul.
I'm good. Guys.
Oh, they're short guys?
The Barbarians.
Did you hear them? They're like arguing with their little New York accents. Even though they're barbarians. Like, go ahead, man. Well, that was fantastic. And you know what's weird? So we were, a few weeks ago, we were talking about Zach's movie Barbarian on SSS, and I said, hey, Zach, there's a new trailer out for your movie. And, I won't do it here. But anyway, so I just put up a poster I said, hey, there's a new poster for your movie. And I put up a poster for The Barbarians, that movie. And then someone submitted it tonight. But as far as the theme, it's bang on, obviously. They're literally brothers.
I liked it. It seems like a cool movie. Yeah, it had everything, hit all the points that, I like in a movie.
Let's see who that guy is, the bad guy.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know if I set up my IMDb scene. You can look it up for us.
You'd like a thing when you had where you can actually put it on the screen?
I did have one, but I fucked it up.
No, I don't think it was a German guy. Richard Lynch. I don't know what else he's been in. It doesn't really... He was on a bunch of 80s stuff.
You think your life would be better if your body was like that? Like if you were that shape? No?
No, I think that would... Okay, I don't like... I'm going to answer your question. Just hold on to your horses. I don't like having a big gut, and I don't like being fat, right? I feel like, especially physically, the big gut gets in the way of things. However, if I looked like the Barbarian brothers, I feel like those physical aspects would get more in the way of your normal life than being really fat. Like, I feel like you can like those dudes with muscles like that, I feel like you can't even move your arms all the way to do stuff because you got too many fucking muscles in the way. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't it look like they're just whenever you see those bodybuilding dudes,
they're flexing. They're doing that for the
but it seems like they're never not flexing. It seems like they're constantly uncomfortable. All those muscly people, you know what I mean? And Schwarzenegger started his career huge, like in the Hercules movie, but then already with Conan, he was at a good muscle / looking like a normal person-ish level, and then kind of continued from there. But
a ripped bodybuilder Timmy, though, I
wouldn't. I feel like that. First of all, that means I would have been miserable for years leading up to that because I wasn't eating anything fun, but and having to work out all the time. But also, I just feel like it'd be uncomfortable. And I don't want to wear little tight shirts. And I feel like if you're a bodybuilder, when you're wearing street clothes, you have to wear those weird jeans that with all the sequins and shit on the butt pockets. You know what I mean?
Embroidery.
You always see you always see those muscly dudes in cities. I know when I lived in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, there's a lot of those guys around, and it was they have way too much cologne. They wear affliction t-shirts and tight jeans with a bunch of pretty little diamonds on them.
So let me just say this: if I was Timmy, I can whatever you make now a year, I will double that as long as you work out 8 hours a day and get muscly big. You would say no?
I mean, maybe I would do it, but yeah. Also, someone have made a good point. Well, you'd need roids. I mean, really, I think steroids to look like those guys. Maybe you could get there without steroids, but
I doubt it.
I don't think they got there without steroids.
I am going to give that 2 points.
I'm going to give it. Yeah,
gave it 87%, so they gave it 3 points.
Oh wow,
that's 5 right there. Timmy, what do you got?
I'm giving it 2. That was a good trailer. I have to go parent. I'll be right back real quick.
Okay. Well,
when you look up this movie on Google, they show under cast Peter Paul and David Paul, but it's each one. It's a picture of the same guy. It's literally the same guy. It's the same picture. Funny. You know what I mean? You could tell. I mean, I know they're twins or whatever, but wait, are they even twins? I don't think they're even twins.
Nicoroni. That is Timmy. That's Timmy from Whitest Kids You Know. You're not having a fever dream. That's really him.
What is happening?
Somebody said, Nicoroni says, is this really Whitest Kids You Know, or am I having a fever dream? And so as a first-time discoverer of Whitest Kids chat,
yes,
the thing is that you have to buy a tier 3 subscription.
Oh, right.
That works.
Sam Brown, who I don't think is actual Sam Brown, says we should have an SSS bolt contest. Or is that really Sam Brown?
Is
Sam Brown Sam? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, that's Sam? I thought he was in here as WKUK. Okay.
A bolt contest, yeah.
Yeah, Sam says we should have a bolt contest. Let's do it, man. So yeah, Sam, while you're on baby duty, just like every time you give him a bottle, give yourself like a powder shake. You know, those big bottles of the protein powder, the big buckets they get. You know, so.
Do you have to parent?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, you do that. So Rex Bosworth, that was Rex Bosworth's submission for the Barbarians. Quality work again, sir. Quality work. That's why you're in the tournament. Coming with that heat. I did not drop an N-bomb, and I am from Boston. So there we go. Also, shout out to Jaws of Victory for a resub. Woo woo. Trashy Samurai for the resub. I love you guys. Please keep this up. I'm sure that's for Timmy. Sam can hear it too. Does the cat pause? Does this video pause? All right, I think Timmy's chose that one, so I think the next one is on me. This one I saw in the theater with my best friend, and it's a movie that I don't think anyone's seen. And it was an MTV. I think it might have been MTV's first movie that they produced. But it's funny because my best friend references this kind of randomly, or somebody will be in a movie and he'll be like, "That's the guy from this movie we're about to watch," and I think it's really funny because it's such a random base, connection. Anyway, we're doing it.
What are we watching? Oh yes, okay, yep. I think Joe's Apartment was before this though.
Okay, well.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I think that was
the voices of tolerance and reason cry out for
Idle Hands is a good one, Tim.
And understanding.
Sam said Idle Hands. Somebody should submit Idle Hands.
Romance?
Of a world united.
Idle Hands for bromance?
By the power of love. We ask that you consider no positive role models.
What time is it? 7:15.
So early.
At night.
No secret identities.
Let's see an ID. Dr. Mohammed Rashid.
Oh boy.
Problematic, maybe.
Okay, some sex.
I love college.
Who is that guy?
Oh,
I'm supposed to tell us.
And
Mark Paul Gosselaar?
No, I know who Mark Paul Gosselaar is. This guy.
He was from the Oniders. That thing you do.
Don't worry, kid.
Oh, sure.
He's from American Werewolf in Paris.
Oh, sure.
Died as a result of his own willful act.
Tom Everett Scott.
I'm not going to kill myself in case that's what you're wondering.
Okay, then.
Where did he go?
Who's Mr. Z?
Mr. Z is the guy who's going to kill himself whether he lives with us or not.
Might as well live with us so his death won't be in vain. We've got 2 weeks to move him in here and push him over the edge.
Oh!
This guy, he is it, man.
I got some beers. Let's drink them, huh?
That guy was in every one of these kind of movies. Where'd he go?
Say it's crucial to keep all instruments of self-destruction away from the suicidal person. Hey, Buckley.
Ah, what's with the knife?
You must be our new roommate. That's right, if I'm still around.
Hey! Whoa! This guy's psychotic.
I smell a pig.
Hey, pig! Hey!
Paramount Pictures presents, in association with MTV Films.
Do you guys know any chicks who like party?
A Pacific Western production.
What was I thinking listening to you?
Which one of these chicks is for me?
Actually, I think they're all lesbians.
Lesbians!
You guys are cool, man.
Willow!
Wow. Yep.
They hate it when you do this.
That's a gun! Nothing like a good
All right, I love that guy. Who the hell is that guy? He's great.
Sweetie says that guy was in Freddy vs. Jason, prolific Canadian actor.
Oh, you're right, he was. Oh, man.
It was Zack Morris.
Lachlan Monroe. Okay, sure. Yeah, and then he got, I think he put on a little bit of weight and was doing a bunch of other stuff.
Okay, Timmy.
No, he did. He's like one of those guys that got chubby, like that other guy from Breaking Bad that still does tons of stuff. It's okay for me to say that, especially about some dude. Like, he's doing fine. You know what I mean? He was in Benchwarmers too. I feel like he was in so many of those. Like
Benchwarmers also, or Benchwarmers Part 2?
Part 2.
I didn't even know there was a Part 2 to Benchwarmers.
I bet a lot of the people that were in Benchwarmers 2 didn't know there was a Part 2, or have now forgotten it. But he was in a lot of these kind of movies, right? Dead Men on Campus, all those 99 to like 2004 sex comedy things, you know, that were like,
lesbians.
Oh my God.
That's such a funny part of the fucking trailer.
Wow. The concept of breasts. Like, that's all of those movies. It's like, did you know girls have tits? You know?
Let's say poor Jesse Plemons. I mean, he's an amazing actor. He's done a ton of stuff. And he married...
and he's married to a total smoke show, and they're happy, and they're doing great. Like, yeah. And he is... So here's the thing, man. No, not poor Jesse Plemons. Think about it, right? He has a good career. He's an actor. A lot of people agree he's very talented and very good at his job. He has a lovely wife. They seem to have a great relationship. He works continuously, and he gets to not have to be in shape all the time, right? He's not like one of those Marvel actors that if they look at a pizza, their contract's in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, he gets to like fucking just be a guy and still have a great life. That's what it seems like to me, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. That one was that a submitted trailer, or you just wanted to throw that one in?
No, that was submitted.
Submitted?
Was submitted by...
Oh, yeah.
So Chad gave that 57% at 2 points.
There are 2 points. I'll give it...
That was submitted by Nick Rock Lobster. I'm going to give it 2 points, too.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Yeah, I think I'll give it 2 points. Definitely has a bromance aspect to it.
Nick
and
Rock
I love that
Lobster.
third guy. Nick Rock Lobster. Ooh, and Rex Bosworth was the Barbarians, by the way.
Timmy, can you vamp for a sec while I have to go do some parenting?
Yeah, what are you going to parent your wiener?
I got to parent my beverage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the wrong. I started going into the wrong category.
When they say vamp, you have to talk.
Oh, they want me to talk to them? No one wants me to talk. Normally, if I talk, then someone says, Timmy talks too much. So I'm just going to stand here and stare at you. Oh, there we go. What am I cooking? It's 9:30 here. Just cooking up resentment. That's all I'm cooking up right now. Serial murderer mode activated. Yeah, watch my trailer. Oh, there's a great way to not get us to watch your trailer. Whenever people ask me about Carlotta, I have to remind you I don't live with Carlotta. I think did I go over there today? I went over there yesterday. I saw her for a second, but I don't see Carlotta very often. When I do, she's always the same shape and she's in the same place, just laying on the floor, So that's that. I want to find one for a movie I've never heard of. Rancher Deluxe was a really good feeders to... What is this?
Fifth Psychopath says, Whoretown, you're a wonderful community, and I'm proud to be a part of you. Thanks for being amazing friends these past couple of years. Love you all. And they have resubscribed.
Oh, okay. For a second, that worried me. It sounded like they were going to walk into the sea. Everybody, you've been great. A wonderful community. I'm going to walk into the ocean now.
Look, I'm not one to tell anybody how to live their life.
What do you mean?
Do you want it? It's not on me.
I'm just saying that I got worried that it sounded like a goodbye. That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe they're going to bed.
Okay, you're not picking up what I was saying, so that's okay. The message sounded like they were saying goodbye forever is what I'm talking about, okay? And when you said they resubscribed,
like they were moving away and didn't have internet?
Good. Yeah, or like I said, walking into the ocean, So
yeah, swimming's fun.
That's not what I meant. This is going to be a long month. Okay, so people are asking for a food theme sometime. I think we should do that, right?
Hey, you're the host.
Have you guys done a food-ish theme at all for anything?
Nope.
No? Alrighty.
What are you picking next?
This weird one that I haven't heard of and seems to be, I don't know what it is. Here we go. Oh, into it already. Yes, okay.
This is the worst Christmas I've ever had. Merry Christmas, baldhead.
What happened?
I don't know.
Something girls have been working on for next Christmas. Now let's go kick butt.
Oh my God, that thing is hot. Wow.
What about those aliens? What kind of a present is that?
This is a special present. Only the naughtiest people get it.
Okay.
I like the context of this one.
Oh, what they said?
Yeah, we'll put this on the watch party list.
Well, I better be off.
Is it too late to save Christmas?
Of course not, you moron! I'm Santa Claus!
That's how it ended. Feeders to sleigh bells.
Right. It says in the context that it's debatable if the second one was made in earnest or not, which is the trailer. That's the movie we just watched the trailer for. But that's,
what does the context say?
The context, I just told you what the context is. It says the first movie was done in earnest. People debate the second, but my God, you will love it, which is true. I love that trailer. Even if it was not done in context or not, it's clearly poorly made. And so, but it's obviously has a lot of heart to it. And I think it's probably pretty rare that you get a trailer on here that has a lower production value than Trailer Boys. So,
Yeah.
I thought it was really awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Wasn't the poll is up now. Wasn't sure if you were aware that the Feeders trilogy, not related to them after 22 years, they just released a third movie, so I had to submit one of their trailers. Mark Pillany is the creator and is or was a college professional teaching film.
Or parliament professor.
Yeah, but imagine like you're going to like film school and your professor's like, oh, I've made a movie.
Well, but Nate, that is always how it is. That's why there's that famous phrase, those who can't, So
I understand that, but like
my screenwriting teacher. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. No, continue.
No. My screenwriting teacher, when I looked him up, it was all movies like Full Body Massage 2, stuff like that. It was like Skinamax flicks.
My only reference for things like that are like, Trevor's stories from Sam and Trevor going to school,
Yeah, but they had good teachers over there. Trevor's teacher being Abel Ferrara, that's like a rarity. That guy's like an actual, respected legendary filmmaker,
What was the last Abel Ferrara movie you saw?
That I saw? I don't know. It's been a while, but I mean, a ton of his movies, are like, he's got Criterion editions of his movies and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know what the last movie he saw, but like he made that.
He did a movie over COVID.
He did?
Yep.
Okay, are you trying to argue a point here? What's happening?
It's not good. But no. The point I'm making, like, so Sam teaches sketch.
The newer movie's not good.
Sam teaches sketch writing.
Right.
If you're watching this and you weren't aware, you can sign up for Sam's sketch writing class.
You just called him Scam.
Scam's sketch writing class. But that's the thing.
Please
is like
my brother Scam some money.
He literally teaches, and it's like, oh, so what have you done to teach? You're like, oh, here's a show like that. You know, is like a cult classic show. So yes, thank you. Somebody triggered it in. It's Sam WKUK class at gmail.com. If you're interested, email Sam. But that's the thing is like, it's funny that like, imagine you go to film school and you're like, oh yeah, my professor made a movie and it's Feeders 2 Sleigh Bells.
Right. That'd be crazy.
Which Chad gave a 51%.
So they gave it, is that 1 point or 2 points? That's 2 points.
I
didn't hear you, man. Huh?
2. Yeah, 2. Sorry.
Okay. I'll give it, my only problem with it, I mean, it's obviously an amazing trailer. My only problem with it is I didn't pick up on a lot of bromance.
I didn't either.
That guy seemed to have a problem with Santa. It didn't seem like it didn't seem like they were really into each other. And the guy seemed to question. He seemed like he didn't trust Santa. And listen, I wouldn't trust that Santa either. So
there was no chemistry, implicates us.
There was no chemistry. You're right. Like a good bromance, like Nate said with the Brian Song trailer. I feel like a good bromance, like they're not gonna fuck. It's about a what's the a platonic, right? A non-sexual love, huh?
There's some kind of tension there.
Well, yeah, possibly platonic love, right? Between two dudes. That's like what we're talking about with bromance, right? So it means that like, no, they're probably not going to fuck, but you feel like they maybe could, you know? And so like Brian's song and, you know, yeah. Anyways, Lobaka says, would you describe him as a bad Santa? I mean, he's not a good Santa, but I don't think he's as cool as bad Santa. Anyway, so I give it 1 point. Sorry.
I'm going to give it 1 point too, because it's like, as a trailer, I like it because it's shit. And you guys know that I like that shit.
Right. And those monsters looked incredible.
Yeah. It seemed like Santa was clear on the relationship with his wife, and whatever was going on with the other dude was a temporary thing. Good one, Joe's victory. All right, so that got 2, 3, 4 points, and that's going to Ken Lango, driver of trucks. Ken Lango listens to the VODs when he's working.
Ken Lango's a trucker?
Yeah, on the road, he listens.
Oh, thank you for your service, Ken Lango. Those guys.
Oh, he likes it when we say the name of the trailer after we watch it, because he can't see the name.
Feeders 2 Sleigh Bells. It is your turn, Nathaniel.
You know, I do sometimes will go through like a bunch of weird ones I've never heard of, but if this is the movie I'm thinking of, it's a movie I genuinely like, and I'd feel not enough people have seen it.
Cool. This is a great movie.
It's my husband. He's gone missing.
Missing?
I'm terribly worried. It's just Fred's never been gone this long before.
How long has he been missing?
Since the funeral.
Well, I can start right away. You're a private investigator?
My profession is very complicated, okay? It's nuanced.
That's a lot of blood.
You beat people up and charge money?
Yeah. Sad, isn't it?
How much would you charge to beat up my friend Janet?
What? How much you got?
$30.
That's good. This conversation is over.
The mob is trying to spread its operation to Los Angeles.
Prolific.
Somehow, my daughter Amelia is involved.
I mean, as far as romance is concerned,
Shane
Black kind
What's in it for me?
Oh, we can do this the easy way.
I think Shane Black has a best friend.
Doing it the easy way.
Whatever happened to offering me $20?
Shane Black have a best friend?
The recession.
Yes.
This is a high-profile case.
Made the
Fred
mistakes.
Decker.
Where is Amelia? What the hell's going on?
Oh, you know, there's a guy coming to kill us. That kind of crap.
That kind of crap.
What was that guy?
Hey, can you behave like
a plays the assassin?
She's in danger, man. We have to do something about it.
She's dead.
She's not dead. She's not dead.
Why do you think everyone involved with this case was dying? This is not you. You're not a murderer.
just killed 3 people. I know, but I'm saying deep down. Look, if you come in here, you beat up on me. It's part of the job, I accept it. But what did you do? You pissed me off.
Before we go solving the crime of the century, let's deal with the rotting corpse.
I got a plan.
I forgot about that part.
That's a great.
Yeah, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I get the plots confused with those because they're both twisty, kind of noirish plots, detective kind of things. You know,
genuinely think this is maybe one of Ryan Gosling's best acting parts.
Without a doubt, he's fucking incredible in that movie. Oh yeah.
You feel like you saw the whole movie? There's a lot that wasn't there, but you get a lot of. I don't think
it gave away too much.
No,
I don't think it gave away too much.
But
that's a common problem with modern trailers, of course. But no, that one was pretty good.
Out of context, like if you've not seen it before, like if you have seen it before, you're like, well, that's a huge spoiler. But out of context, not knowing it, you're not going to like glean anything, you know. Yeah, it's Beansy's right. It's so good. The part where Russell Crowe breaks his arm is fantastic. The scream, yeah. I mean, Gosling against type Thugumist, yeah, he's very good in this. And that's when I was like, Ryan Gosling's a great actor. And then everything I saw after this, I was like, oh, Paul, sorry, guys.
He hit his peak.
I think the title kind of made it not as popular, you know?
Oh. Maybe.
Just because,
I wish they would have made sequels.
Everyone remembers Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and I think that's a good movie as well. But like the title is very good, Kiss Kiss.
But
Bang
was Kiss
Bang.
Kiss Bang Bang a hit though? Either? I mean,
I do think it was a Shane Black movie though.
It was a Shane Black movie, but was it a hit? Is what I'm saying.
I think also the funny thing is, you ever heard of the movie Promising Young Woman?
Yeah.
I heard that was originally going to be called Nice Guys.
Oh, because it's about her like
but this movie,
getting revenge on dudes that took advantage of her and stuff.
And like, but I'm a nice guy. Anyway, I like this movie a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it 2 points. The trailer gives you a lot of funny scenes and stuff. Yep. It looks funnier. I mean, it is a funny movie, but it's it's like a Shane Black. Sam should hit up Shane Black and see if he wants to be best friends.
What now?
Sam should hit up Shane Black and be like, "Hey, do you want to be best friends?"
Yeah, I think
Sam's
they can
in the market for a new best friend, right?
I think they. Yeah, I think. That's dark. No, well, he has a fiance, so she's his best friend, and isn't his baby his best friend too?
Yeah, I think I'd be like.
I think you're supposed to say your kids are your best friends. Maybe you don't have to.
Are you supposed to say that?
I don't think you are.
Where do you think I would be? Would I be third or below third?
For who? For what?
Friend for Sam. In the list.
Yeah, but you're his brother. You can't say that. You can't say.
But I consider Sam like one of my best friends.
Well, yeah, but you so you can say Sam's one of my best friends. I'm sure Sam would say Nate's one of my best friends, but you don't get to have that label. You're already his brother.
True, but you can have best friends, and Sam and I had this conversation years ago. The difference between like family and friendship. All right.
My mom and I have a very good relationship, and I would definitely call my mom one of my best friends. But I wouldn't say like I'm gonna go over to my best friend's house and then go see my mom. What?
Yeah, you're not gonna go. You can't go. You can't tell people your mom is your best friend, Timmy.
Yeah, because that gets you thrown in jail, right?
No.
Yeah, but
no, you gotta. No woman is gonna be like, I like this guy. His mom's his best friend.
I didn't say she was my best friend. That's my point. My point is, I'm saying, like, obviously, we're like friends. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna call her my best friend. You know, so that'd be crazy. That's what I'm saying. So you don't do that to any. I don't know. Calling relatives best friends is weird, right?
Someone in Hortown get me Shane Black's information. I want to connect Shane Black and Sam.
Mom Boy says, Timmy, I have a vagine, and Nate is wrong about this.
Mom Boy? Is your mom watching the show?
Boy,
is that your mom?
Probably, I don't know who that is.
Does your mom watch the shows?
To me, Mom Boy sounds like a Mother Boy XXX from Arrested Development. So maybe it's Buster Bluth.
Implicate says, I think it's a green flag when a guy has a good relationship with his mother. Fine. I agree. Because I know some dudes that are like awful to women. They have hang-ups. And then you're like, oh, you have a really fucked up relationship with your mom. But if you were dating a guy like, oh, my mom's my best friend, you'd be like...
Well, that's the thing, man. There's a difference. See, you're not catching the nuance here. I'm not saying my mom's my best friend, and I'm saying that would be weird. But do I consider her like one of my best friends or like a friend? Yes, absolutely. But if I called her my best friend, yes, that would be weird. But that's not what I'm saying. So it's unfair to say that about me because it's not what I'm saying.
You did just say your mom is one of your best friends.
I did. And I did not say she is my best friend. Those are two different things is what I'm trying to get through to your skull.
Don't say that.
Oh, right. You don't have a skull. It's just all mush all the way through. Is that the problem?
I give Nice Guys 2 points.
Yeah, me too.
Head Chickle says, brother is already Trump's best friends, which is why super close friends upgrade them to call them brother.
Oh.
Okay. Do you rank your brothers in best frienditude?
What?
You have a lot of brothers.
Yeah.
Do you rank them like in best friends style?
No, there's probably some sibs that I'm closer to than others, but all 5 of my siblings and I have a really close. We're all totally, close. But yeah, they would also be people I would consider among my best friends. But I'm not going to say like my sister's my best friend, my brother's my best friend, because that's not. They already have a title in my life. You know what I mean? So. Who picked Nice Guys? Was that you?
Brothers are cool, but they're no mom. Sex.
No. And here's the other thing is like, I'm not saying my mom's cool. My mom is terribly uncool. If you text her, she writes back, okay, all the time. And only recently did I tell her, hey, when you're texting someone and you say okay with a period on the end, it looks like you're mad at them. So stop doing it. I feel like a lot of people agree with that, right? When you end just a quick text with a period, it kind of makes it seem like it adds like a sternness to it, right?
I wish my mom was like that though. She does the opposite where she'll write like 3 screens worth of text.
Oh no, my mom will do that too. Like, my mom, no. She does that too. But then like when you say something that does not need any sort of confirmation or reply, okay. It's like, really? Now I have to unlock my phone, hit all the things to just get this notification off the screen because you had to say okay.
I write fine period a lot. Is that bad?
Oh, if you said fine to me with a period, I would definitely think you're mad at me.
Would you call me right away? Is everything cool?
No, I just would like put them on mute and be like, Nate obviously needs me to back off a little bit.
Wow, that's a lot that's Timmy.
That's what Dead Jetser says. No punctuation. No, punctuation always matters. I agree. But like, when it comes to actually writing, I am a stickler about punctuation and grammar, spelling, and all that stuff. But when it comes to texting, texting is just like a quick way to throw somebody a line about something. So when there are certain points when you put punctuation is that it comes off as like crazy. You know what I mean?
It is funny when people just interpret text messages completely differently, and like somebody could be reacting in a completely different way. Then you see them and they're like, is everything cool? And you're like, what are you talking about? And they're like, for the last week I've been...
It's hard to tell. So anyway, I'm going to play a trailer.
Nice Guys was submitted by Grimward. Grimward also from the tournament did very well in the season. And I think Grimward went out earlier than I thought they would. So... all right, Timmy, you're next.
Here we go. Oh, there
another
we go.
One, Cannon,
a logo
baby.
You can trust. I've not seen this movie, but I'm sure I've had it in Netflix queues before.
In the proud history of adventure.
I said live! In the desert, Leo. Watch if it doesn't mix.
No heroes ever have been more courageous.
Louis Gossett Jr.?
Yep.
How the hell should I know?
And
Matt, shoot it!
Chucky N, of course.
More faithful.
Oh my God.
Stupid AFJ.
more optimistic.
I love this. I'm
we keep sticking our necks out, and sooner or later somebody's going to chop our heads off.
Than Max Donegan and Leo Porter.
I need a new plan.
No, their friendship faces its greatest challenge.
You're getting as bad as that fruitcake girl.
Fruitcake? I'm a fruitcake?
A woman of definite charm.
Acquired a map, and I'm convinced it leads to a great amount of gold.
And dangerous curiosity.
I thought priests were supposed to be teetotalers.
I thought nuns were supposed to be virgins.
But Leo and Max have foiled countless encounters with death.
But I blame you for this. We're not dead yet.
And they'd gladly run any risk.
If there's ever a time for a plan, it's now, Max.
For the thrill of danger, the promise of excitement, and the mountain of treasure.
There's better be some gold up here. Get your blood. I'm coming.
Chuck Norris and Lou Gossett.
Whoa, no Junior, huh?
Firewalker.
Sipping champagne in fine restaurants, gambling in casinos.
Man, I can't wait.
I don't remember inviting you.
I love that they had a little voiceover conversation while the credits rolled. That's fun. That was a great trailer. It nails the bromance concept right on the head.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, definitely heard of it and seen it on like browsing and streaming services and stuff before. Have always meant to watch it, but that definitely makes me want to put it on the list. Who knows? I mean, obviously, it's something like someone was obviously some executive was like, okay, so here's the deal. So Rambo movies are big. Indiana Jones movies are big, and people still like Chuck Norris for some reason. What should we do? And someone's like, yeah, let's just make them all at once, because that's kind of what that movie looks like, So, and buddy cop movies were big then, So it's like it hits like 4 different quadrants.
Shane Black. This is the era of Shane Black, right?
Well, I don't think that's a Shane Black movie, but
no, that's not. But like you said, that era of buddy cop movies, like Lethal Weapon was Shane Black.
Absolutely helped usher in. Yeah.
I love that.
Lethal Weapon was the first one of those, but definitely was like a big one, So, but yeah, that was a fantastic trailer.
That's easily 2 points for me. I loved it. You have a biracial buddy thing, and it was a lady, and it was funny, and there was action. I give that 2 points. Chet gave it 2 points. I even think that's a very good trailer.
In fact, Nate, I was about to say Feeder. Like when we were watching Feeders 2, I started thinking that's where we should throw our bonus point. I think now we should put it on this one. What do you think?
Are you watching the stream?
The stream?
Yeah.
Why? What happened? Oh, we're supposed to do this? Sorry. I'm still new.
Other side.
Did I do it right?
Other side.
Yep,
there we go.
Sweet.
And then I hit the button.
I didn't have the stream on right now because I get distracted by it.
I may have hit the wrong button.
What, did you end the stream? Or are we gone?
Oh, here we go.
Do we need to do the fist bump again? Ready? Dad's on the trailer, boys. Suck my butt. Okay, here we go. Right here?
I can't even tell if that was too loud or not. Anyway. It'll get better. We did it. We did it. So that's going to be 5 points from us, 2 points from you guys. 7 points going to who put that one in there?
Firewalker, Grimward.
Oh, wow.
Killing it tonight.
Oh, and that's not even a pink trailer. So normally I would say what happens is when we do this and somebody already has points, we see who the next person down submitted that, and then we give the points to that person. But I don't think anyone submitted those. Yeah. So Grimward, I think it gets double points tonight.
Nice. All right, Nate. Hey, nobody. Okay. I said someone should submit a Phantasm movie. Nobody did it yet. What a bunch of lazy pricks. I mean, thanks for watching, everybody.
Less ear piercing than last season. I can't even hear it, so I apologize. Maybe I turned it down, but I don't have the monitor of the thing going through.
Your the fist explosion?
Yeah, it does like a kind of thing. I need to see. The thing is, like, this is my button to push it is over here, so I need to fix it so I can like fist bump you, and do the button thing.
Thank you for correcting
I'll figure it out.
Because I walk funny the way it is.
Have you guys seen the stinger coming inside Timmy's mouth?
Poop Ride, I would say all Phantasm movies are bromance because they're all about saving your buddies.
Okay.
But,
are you ready?
Anyways, what are we
One
doing?
of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay. Oh, I've never seen this.
Last night, Jesse and Chester had the most unforgettable time of their lives. But this morning,
Dude, where's my car?
they can't remember a thing.
It's Christy Boner, the hottest of the hot.
Hi, Jesse. I had a really good time with you last night.
Have you seen my car?
Well, I saw the back seat.
Oh, I'm talking about the whole thing.
Now, the only way to find their car.
No way we were here
This
last
is another
night.
one of those movies.
Jesse and Chester.
Do you think that guy will show up?
Is to find out what they did and who they did it to.
Dude, you're a dude!
Last night.
You guys got to report things between the hours of midnight and 2 a.m.
We don't remember! Hey, leave him alone! He doesn't know anything!
We are the recipients of instructions from outer space. Last night, you were in possession of the Continuum Transfunctioner.
Hey, have you guys ever been to Uranus?
Go ahead and laugh. We are used to being mocked.
Okay.
Are you Jesse and Chester?
I don't know why.
Perhaps we will give you pleasure
That's us! Right here.
if you give us a Continuum Transfunctioner.
20th Century Fox presents
Oh,
the ultimate
It's llama. Stand very still.
in high adventure.
You got a tattoo! So do you, dude? What does my tattoo say? Sweet! What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet! What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet!
Where's my
That's a
car?
great.
I love that
What does
bit.
mine say? Sweet! What about mine? Dude! What does mine say?
Oh, shit. I love that bit.
You got a tattoo!
I think Trevor or Sam or somebody used to talk about how that's like a pretty smart, well-written comedy. I've never seen it.
I thought it was funny. There's a lot of good bits in there for just like a silly shit comedy, you know. And I love Sean William Scott. I think he's amazing.
He is underrated as fuck. That guy is great. I think.
Why isn't he in movies anymore?
I don't know. I'm sure there's one of those shitty clickbait articles about it.
I'm sure.
What's funny is, have you ever seen the? Oh yeah, you're not a big horror guy, but in the first Final Destination movie, Sean William Scott is in it.
Yep.
And it's like a little bit before all these other movies, like American Pie and stuff. And so he's not playing the jock in it. He's playing like kind of a nerdy guy.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Somebody said he was good in the Lethal Weapon TV show. I did hear that. I heard he was good in that.
Did he play didn't he replace another guy who ended up being like a shitty molester kind of guy or something? And
yeah, he was just a wild dude.
That guy. He replaced that guy and people loved him. Yeah.
He kind of stole the scene in Old School when he was like, "You got a fucking dart in your neck, man."
Oh,
that was great.
What's so weird? That's a fantastic comedy I haven't seen in a long time.
I just watched it. It holds up.
Is it? Does it? Yeah. Those that era of Will Ferrell movies.
Sloppy Taco Guy said he's on a Fox sitcom now. You're right, because I just had this conversation in my work Zoom where we talked about Sean William Scott movies for like an hour when somebody looked it up. Oh, 69%. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I like that they made that work. I'm going to give it one. It's a decent trailer, but I think it gave away too much because I don't want to know about the alien thing. You know,
All right.
I'm going to give it one.
All right.
Well, you have a problem with that?
I'm going to give it 2. Jack gave it 2. That's 5. Going to Almobes.
I'm ready to go into another one.
Mobes. All right, you ready
Alex
to fucking
Mobes?
keep it going?
Let's just roll, man. I got
Tales,
this is something I've never heard of, and I think okay, here we go. Oh, it's only a minute long. Oh no.
見えるかな見るんだ俺たち4人で俺は夢をつかむお前は何のために泳ぐんだハルと仲間たちと泳ぐためだよお前には夢ってもんがないのかよ夢ってなんだ将来ってなんだハルは俺を見つけて外の世界へ飛び出すべきだなんでわからないんだよ一るなおまでそれが見つかったらどうする俺は信じてるお前たちと見たい未来があるはるか先輩俺は見つけたんだ俺自身と仲間のためにフリータイムレスメドレー絆
You've heard this before?
No, I've never heard of this. Somebody, so they, this was submitted by Wet Team Guy, so it's weird that they submitted this, but maybe they're a big swimming person, and that's how they knew about this movie. Anyways, the context they submitted just said 4 bros, 4 wet bros, so that's why I wanted to watch it, just because of that description. There's definitely some bromance going on in it. What'd you think?
Sure.
I think I'll give it 1.
What was it called again?
Free, colon.
For our
free,
truck driving friends? It was called Free?
Free Timeless Melody.
Here's the thing.
You hate anime.
Melody?
Free Timeless Melody.
Melody. Is that just like words put together to make a thing?
What are you talking about? Dude, it's probably translated from Japanese. Yeah, it's translated from Japanese, I'm sure. Oh, now there's like a million phantasms.
Here's what I want in anime. Like, at least some kind of robot, right?
I mean, there's a lot of different categories of anime, though. They're not all just sci-fi crazy shit, you know.
Then I don't want to watch
Ghost in the Machine. There's like sitcoms and dramas. Yeah.
Pass on the drama anime.
You're so hard on people. I'll give it 1. What did chat say?
Chat's still voting on it. I'm giving it a 0.
They're pretty hard no on it. So
I'm a anime classicist.
Classist.
No, that's not the right word. I like the classics.
Oh, you like the 4 anime that all white people know about?
Yes. I like Akira. Right. I like Fist of the North Star.
Yep.
I like Cowboy Bebop.
Yep.
And something else.
Vampire Hunter D or Ninja Scroll.
Ninja Scroll is the shit. Yeah. Vampire Hunter D was the shit. Come on.
Yeah. No, those are all good, but it's just funny because I'm the same way. But you know Justin, and Justin knows all sorts of anime stuff. It's just, like the depth of this. What?
Sorry, continue.
No, I'm done.
I hit up Justin for recommendations. And I was like, here are the animes I like. What should I watch? And I gave him like, it was like, look, I like, I love Akira, I like these things and stuff. And One Punch Man has like 20,000 episodes. I'm not getting into it. So he was like, I tried to give him like a good idea of what I'm into. And he was like, it's like, that's too vague. And I was like, all right, I'll
that's probably because they're the same things everybody watches, right? That's probably what he meant, right? Like, I need more information. What are we giving that? So you give it 0, I give it 1. Did Jack give it any?
No, Jack gave it 0.
So 1 point from Wet Team Guy. All right, it's your turn, man. There's some stuff getting turned in here still. I feel like there's another anime now.
Ready?
Yeah. Wow. Was this in here? I didn't even see this title.
The idea of a lifetime. The invention of our dreams.
I think I finally perfected the formula.
And the product of the century.
Soda flops.
What's with this guy's hair?
the 90s.
I know. No, this is not with this pink song on the soundtrack, buddy. It'd be 2003.
Everything was on the computer. The formula.
But
they need a miracle to bail them
that's
out.
Harris.
Come
So
take a look at
fake.
this.
It's like
These
a
two
wig.
buddies had a plan for fame and fortune that's fast becoming a fairy
again,
tale.
all the same shit. It's always like, oh my god, girls have boobs.
They should have been more careful about what they wished for.
We're gonna pull this off.
Wow. Oh my god. There's an Eminem song on the soundtrack.
Problematics.
Of the game
Jimmy
they're
Eat World.
playing. Now together, they've got to find a way to get out of jail and to change themselves from does to
The
studs.
narrator's voice is creeping me out a little bit.
When I'm on the mic, you gotta listen to me. My creation.
Sounds like someone who's trying to get a kid to come into his band.
Continuation. Pop, 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 soda pop. Pop, 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 soda pop. Pop, 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 soda pop. Pop, 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 soda pop.
Or not.
All right. Let me ask you, Timmy.
Yes.
Based on that trailer, what is that movie about? Tell me the story of that movie.
Okay, so they have developed some sort of new soda, and then they have to be racist to get it to work? I don't know. What is it? Well, something to do with soda, but why do they get thrown in jail? Like, I don't really... And then they're in pimp outfits?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, I mean, I'm sure this is the easy part of this discussion. 2 points from me, no problem. That was a fantastic, shitty trailer. You know what I mean? Like, I missed the name of that one. Was that
Busy Business?
No, I know that, but I didn't see it on there. Oh, it was a pink one, and my eyes kind of go over the pink one sometimes. Oh, because it was submitted twice tonight, actually. So
No, twice tonight. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, by the same person, though. That's weird.
Sometimes that happens.
Um,
that one went by really quick, so I didn't really pick it up on it. But I do like. Somebody said they hate that aesthetic. I love that, like, kind of late 90s.
Oh,
and I
it's
know
so
you're saying
terrible.
early 2000s, but let's say like, you know, early
But here's the thing,
of any
man.
decade is
So
the
American
previous decade.
Pie came out. American Pie came out, and then movies used that template. American Pie and let's say Can't Hardly Wait, and then movies used the template for those movies for like another 10 years.
Yeah.
And you got movies like that, and
It's the
like
Porky's effect.
right, yeah, and then like but what's cool about when those genre kind of things come out and everybody's trying to make one, what's cool is the weird outliers like Dude, Where's My Car? Or some of those more like the more creative versions of that same shit. You know what I mean? So, or Superbad, you know, which was like kind of like that, but kind of starting a new generation of movies like that, and it was actually really good, you know? So
They got 1 point
Anyways.
from chat.
and 2 from me. And
I think
how
I
many
gave 2
from you?
points too. Yeah, because it was
Okay.
just like silly business.
Yeah, so 5.
5 going to Kit Black. Back
All
on
right.
the board, KB.
Now, I just saw something here that's like, okay, well, I have to play this one now. It's my turn, right? Yeah, cool. Here comes some repeat offenders, everybody.
Oh.
What the fuck just happened?
So, this may be an over 18 trailer that would make you log in to watch it, and I don't think it's letting us log in.
Oh,
So I think we have to choose another one.
shit. Do you know why I picked that one?
No.
It was another Barbarian Brothers movie. Yeah.
Which number on the list?
I'll go. Oh, what number on our list here?
Yeah.
It was 2252.
Flanja. You got to
Flanja,
submit.
okay.
Flanja's got to resubmit. Flanja brings the heat too.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go with one of these that I asked for and play it. So 2422. Okay, Implicate submitted the same trailer like 3 times because she kept being like, use this one, no, use this one. No one submitted the original. Oh yeah, there's the original one. Oh, Implicate's She's submitting all these Phantasm ones. So we'll just pick I'll just pick this one, and then if she gets
Let's say the name of the person and the trailer you're picking.
Well, you know what? I'm still kind of new to this. Shut the fuck up. But this is one that I asked for, so it's like not a big deal anyways, right? Yeah, okay.
So also now that we're getting towards the end of the show, you've seen some of the names. You just want to pay attention to some of the names that are in the list of movies we've already seen, because we don't want to keep picking the same people.
Oh, sure. Well,
Although I usually when I frame the spreadsheet, I don't even see the submitter names, but I know Sam and I have been guilty of like accidentally picking the same people over and over again.
Right.
But,
okay,
that's the thing is like people write really good context. And, you know, could be the same people. All right.
There are some schools of thought that suggest the possibility that one could be in two places at once.
It's a new movie?
Tell what's real anymore. So I wander, following the tall man's path of destruction. One eye out for those spheres, and the other for him.
He is clearly delusional.
You're not even real. You're my bad dream. Stay out of my way.
Oh, it really is an amazing story.
Epic, actually.
Which number is this in the series?
5. That was the last one. So I picked that one because someone submitted all 5 of them when I asked for someone to do it. I picked that one because as far as the movies go, that one is the most bromantic, but the trailer doesn't get that across at all. I mean, because that one's really about these 3 dudes' friendship coming, to a close, sort of, Anyways, the Phantasm series is about 3 friends, always trying to like find each other through all these like crazy sci-fi horror issues, and except for one movie, it's the 3 guys playing all the characters for 40 years, over these 5 movies. So, anyways, but as a trailer, I mean, it had a lot of cool stuff in it, but it doesn't really get the bromance thing across. I didn't think. What'd you think?
No, I agree. I've never seen, I think maybe I've seen a Phantasm, but I don't really remember any of it, so I think I would have to watch it again.
I like all 5 of them. I have them, but the first one's the best one, I think. A lot of people like 2 and 3.
I feel like Sam was telling me that 2 is the best one.
Yeah, well, that's the big Hollywood one, so Sam's a fucking sellout, man. The other ones are like independently funded, but I've seen Phantasm of the Opera. Hey-oh! Well, a hard no from chat. I'm going to give it 1.
I'll give it 1.
So that's a total of 3. Torchion says, I never watch trailers, too much spoilage. I'm inclined to agree, but good trailers don't do that.
True. And that's what, a lot of times we'll take points off of trailers when it's like you just saw everything. Like Sam,
that's what I did. I just did it for Dude, Where's My Car? I thought they gave away too much.
I don't think they gave away too much for Dude, Where's My Car. There's a lot going on there.
Here's the thing, man. I haven't seen it, and to me, it felt like they're giving away the story. And so
there's a lot. There's a lot in that story. I don't think it really, out of context.
I'm coming through it to a context where it's like, okay, I don't know what this movie is. I haven't seen it. That seems like it's a lot. You know what I mean? So
I feel Sam does a bit that maybe we can get into the next show is coming attractions, which is like new trailers that people may have not seen. So one of those trailers that we watched was Ambulance with Jake Gyllenhaal, and it is a long trailer, and you literally see like start to end of the movie. It's
they give away the whole thing. Yeah. You know what was crazy is that when I saw The Black Phone, I went to go see it because it was supposed to have Zack's movies trailer in front of it for Barbarian. Yeah. It didn't, and instead it had this really long trailer for Nope that gave away. Ended up not giving away. Now that I've seen the movie, it didn't give away a bunch, but it was like almost. It had to be a 3 or 4 minute trailer, and it gave away a lot. It's like, why do that, man? And you want to talk about good trailers? Zack's is a great example. You know.
Well, yeah.
Even knowing where it goes.
I haven't seen the movie, so I can't tell you.
Well, I haven't seen it, but I've read the script. Even knowing where it goes, I can still say like there's no. I feel like the trailer kind of gets across that it's going to be crazy, but also doesn't tell you fucking anything, which is pretty awesome. You know.
Did you see the trailer for the new Black Panther?
Yes. That was a good trailer.
I got goosebumps just from the music.
Yeah,
going
Name of the
Bob
Submariner.
Marley
And
the Kendrick Lamar. I thought it was so
Ryan
good.
Coogler is so good at that kind of stuff, man, with the music especially. But that was a good trailer because it shows you a lot of cool shit. I have no idea what the movie's going to be about, and that's what a trailer should be.
Is that Namor though? Do you think?
Yeah, that was definitely Namor the Submariner.
Oh, that's so like that's fucking cool, right? Because Namor, totally. It was one of the major characters, and to not have him anywhere in.
Right.
You know,
he's one of the big ones, the last big ones. He's the first mutant in the world of Marvel and the comics. And what's funny is he's being played by someone who's not white. Aquaman, who's almost the same exact character for DC, was always a white dude, got cast as someone's not white. So I just imagine those dudes who always get mad when a comic book character is cast as not white are like, oh my God, they took both of them. You know.
Did you think Namor was white in the comic book?
He was white in the old ones, yeah, for sure. He was drawn as a white dude. All right. Well,
I thought he was Asian.
Nah, I don't think they ever made him look Asian.
Agree to disagree.
If you're going to argue with me on nerd shit, like on comic book stuff, man, I mean...
Did you read Earth X?
Did I read Earth X? No, but that's an alternate universe, so that's off the table. I mean, if they did like that in one of the comics, sure, but to me, I don't know. I never thought he looked Asian. He just looked like some white guy.
Okay, I never thought he was
back
white.
Me up again.
I never thought Namor was white.
All right.
Maybe he could have been like, not. I'm saying like in the continent of Asia. Like he could have been, you know, I don't know what they were. Anyway, did we already put the points down for that one?
What was it? Phantasm? Yeah, I gave it 3 points. Oh, wait. I gave it to the wrong movie. Oops. How do I get... Well, okay. It was to Phantasm Ravager. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, because now someone else submitted the first Phantasm. Whatever. Has how many 3 points? Okay, there we go. And that's for Implicate.
There we go, Implicate. All right, ready?
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at a picture. He was a white guy. Anyways, what are we watching? Oh, I saw this one in there.
It's loud.
I was only 22 years old when the story began, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Little did I know, as I took that fateful trip, I would encounter something far more dangerous and a hell of a lot bigger than...
Is this GP?
What kind of stories? Local legends about some kind of creature roaming these woods. Bigger than a man,
it is.
Stronger than a bear.
A man stronger than a bear?
No budget for shirts.
Oh my God, you did it. You stole $200,000, jumped off a plane, and killed one of the greatest urban legends. Your face.
I love the big white square in the corner.
D.B. Cooper.
Yeah, what is that?
Remain a mystery.
Eric Roberts plays D.B. Cooper.
Dude, Eric Roberts, dude, he
in a world without
they're
shirts.
slumming it, and then there's Eric Roberts. You know what I mean? Like, he turn that shit into an art. He's in like multiple. He's in A Talking Cat ? Exclamation point ? And A Talking Dog and The Halloween Dog. Like he's in so many things. I agree. Someone asked, "Where's the bromance in that?" I mean, I saw two hot guys, but I don't know if there's. Do they even talk to each other?
Do you know what samdering is?
What?
Samdering.
Oh, when people just try and submit something just because they know Sam will like it?
Yeah, it's Sam pandering.
Yeah, no, I got it when you said it.
Yeah, so it's like the Gramps' movies, like Sam pandering is like those low-budget religious movies. And Eric Roberts is in a bunch of those.
Yeah, for sure. Someone says it's told in flashback. Eric Roberts is voicing the main character, one of the hunks from the future.
Flange has like seen all these movies. Flange just submits fire.
Their bodies do the talking.
The cover for this looks amazing. Like Timmy and I were talking about how like a lot of times like I'll choose a movie based on the cover, and I feel like I don't like movies. Like you guys last night were talking about Paul Thomas Anderson, and I'm like, man, I had to do inventory in Paul Thomas Anderson movies and realize like I do not like a lot of his movies. But
Linnea Quigley is in that movie too. Bigfoot versus DB Cooper. Wow.
Who's she?
She was an 80s horror icon, scream queen lady, but she's in a lot of she's like a cool chick. She's in a lot of horror movies and she always gets like super naked. So she's just kind of a classic B movie, like people love her just because she's like cool. She's in, you ever seen Return of the Living Dead? It's like a funny zombie movie from the 80s. It's the one where they're like, it's a movie that came up with the concept of zombies wanting brains, and it's also the one where the zombie picks up the ambulance walkie-talkie and goes, "Send more cops."
Guy Incognito, you got it wrong. Timmy had to set you straight. Guy Incognito said she's in Night of the Living Dead, but no, it's Return of the Living Dead.
Return of the Living Dead, completely different franchise. Anyways, it's a great silly movie, and she plays like this naked zombie lady in it, but it's a good movie. The only problem I have with it is there's these two guys in it that just cry all the time. It's like it's supposed to be funny, and then they recast them in the second one doing the same thing. It's like, oh my god. Anyways,
Bigfoot DB Cooper did not do well with chat, and they gave it 0 points.
I'll give it 1, just because I like
it. 0 points.
The cut of its jib, so it only got 1 point.
I feel like if it was in a different context theme, I would have maybe given it more points, because it's like shitty. It's really short though. Like if something's really shitty, I like it to be not too long where you're like, how long is this trailer? But like Birdemic, I feel was like a good length. You know, Birdemic was awful. Okay. I chose that. You're up next.
You chose that one.
And we're getting down to I don't know what time. How long do you want to go for the show?
10:30 here. I definitely want to leave sometime soon, and I feel like we're picking through a lot of the good stuff here. So All
right. So I'll just say what Sam does as the host of the show is when he is feeling the wrap up time, he'll be like, "All right, we each get 2 more left." That's 4 trailers, and then we do the wrap up of the show.
Should we each do 2 more then? I'm down with that.
It's up to you. It's how you're feeling it. Well,
we've been on for about 2 hours. We've been on for about 2 hours. So should we say that now? Is that okay? Because I feel like as you and I get going, we'll be doing less blither blather at the top, but we had to this time just to kind of talk about some stuff. But
I love the blither blather.
I know, me too. But I feel like we can also get more trailers in there sometimes too. But what I'm saying is I don't know how often I can do 3-hour shows. So, but anyways, do you want to say, should we just say right now we each do, well, if we each do 3 more, we'll be almost done. I mean, there's not a ton, but what do you think?
2 more each.
2 more each? All right. I got mine ready to go. Another short trailer. Fuck yeah. Is this a TV movie? I know it was a TV show.
The hottest team to hit the waves.
Stealth mode engaged.
Is back in action with the coolest high-tech toys.
School's in session.
This time, Spencer and Brew are out to capture a Colombian drug lord.
Said over the phone you need
This
your
time,
help.
is this a sequel?
We put Santiago out of business.
Well, so I think
We
it's
put
a
an end to the
TV
largest
movie.
drug
I think it's a
cartel
movie
in
they
the
made
world.
from the TV show. You know what I mean? Like a sequel to the TV
It's an
show.
impossible mission.
Going down to South America and doing this gig is something only we're crazy enough to do.
Are y'all fired up for school today?
His face camo is perfect.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
He's calling his daughter about getting ready for school.
But the plan makes a deadly turn.
No!
We got Justin Kelly.
Carry Hiroyuki Tanaka. Oh,
When
man.
the cartel takes Spencer's daughter hostage.
Tagawa? I forget
Jeff.
If I get Santiago, you get your daughter back.
Shit.
Parasite, you know that?
They're not going to release Santiago on a terrorist demand.
Now, in a desperate gamble to free his little girl,
We got to go in there and get him ourselves.
an unstoppable force
You heard any of them and I'll kill you with my bare hands.
is about to collide
With an immovable object.
with an immovable object.
Concentration, reinforced steel. Let's go.
Terry Hulk Hogan, Chris Lemon, and Carol Alt in what promises to be their greatest adventure yet. Thunder in Paradise.
Oh, maybe
3.
it was movies.
Do I ever break a promise, amigo?
Let's look this up. I thought it was a TV show, and maybe they made the movies first.
Terry Hulk Hogan.
Terry Hulk Hogan.
I love how like they're in like camo and all this like tactical gear up top, but then down below it's just jean shorts.
Right. Oh, it's a series of TV movies. Okay. Kind of like they used to do with like Perry Mason and stuff. Excuse me, and stuff back in the days. All right.
You don't
that
see
was
as many
great.
TV movies these days, though, do you?
No, they don't. Well, no, because they're on. Well, I mean, yes, but now it's different. It's like because all the streaming services are making movies that go straight to the streaming service. Is that a TV movie? I don't know. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So that trailer was, I thought, terrific, and also had Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa as the bad guy, he's Shang Tsung from the old Mortal Kombat movie, and he's also in 40 million other fucking movies. He's definitely a big time that guy. You know what I mean? So
it's funny though. I mentioned that like Hulk Hogan had like the perfect camo face paint, you know, like perfect. Big Cum is like, yeah, they could only afford camo for one guy, and it's like, oh yeah, the other guy didn't have camo on his face at all.
Oh, that's weird.
Pogsworth says a coworker of mine wrote the Hulk Hogan book. When he was, when he was hanging out with Hulk, his son called it. Hulk called his own son brother. Hey, brother.
Time to go to bed, brother.
Hey, brother, son.
Eat your vegetables, brother. Your mother and I are upset you failed at math, brother.
Yeah, Lifetime and Hallmark still make TV movies, but I know they also have their own streaming services. And something like You, which was a Hallmark show, that ended up going to Netflix too, you know?
Weird.
So that got 8. That got 3 points from chat. I'm gonna give it 2 points. Easy.
I'm giving 2 points. It was great. So that's a total of 7. Is that right? Yeah. Where was it and who submitted it? That's the real question. Okay. The Ilium, what's their whole name? Because this thing's too big. Ilium Works. The Ilium Works submitted that one. So 7 points for Thunder. So yeah, they did a bunch of TV movies, and I feel like it turned into a TV show eventually too. But their boat, obviously, they showed it a little bit in that trailer, but the boat was kind of a Knight Rider kind of deal, where it was like a cool high-tech boat that could autopilot and do a bunch of shit, you know?
Yeah, feel it. You was on Lifetime?
No, it was on like TNT or something.
The TV show You.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's the stalkery show.
It was, and then it went to Netflix, huh? Interesting.
That's good. The second season takes place in Los Angeles, and a friend of Sam's lives like in like this apartment complex. It's like a typical like LA apartment complex. You know, it looks kind of generic or whatever. Sam has friends that live like right across the street or next door to it. So I had just seen it, and I was like visiting Sam. We were going to a party, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, have I been here before? And Sam's like, no, it's from the show You. And I was like, oh. And then he was just like, yeah, and that place there is from this movie. And then over there is from this movie. And then like, I was like, oh, this is very weird. And then he took me to a street that was like a tiny street. And it was all Victorian houses, right? Like oddly, just like a whole row of Victorian houses. And like each house was like from some separate like movie or something, It was kind of fun.
Oh, yeah. So it was Chris D'Elia on that show? Because everybody's making Chris D'Elia jokes now.
And he played like a creepy underage sexual abuser.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like weird if you were like Chris D'Elia and somebody gives you this part and you're like, yeah, I'll do this.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Obviously, there's a lot the matter with him. But so goes the brain of a pedophile. We'll never quite understand it, I suppose.
There's a YouTube clip that I find funny. It's like he was on a podcast and they're talking about like a news story where like these kids got in trouble because their like mom found these like screenshots from Snapchat. And he was like, wait, I thought you can't see Snapchat messages. They disappear. And they were like, no, like people can just screenshot them and you'll see it. And he was like, and like the look on his face is like really fucking funny because it's like all washing over him. He's like, Anyway. Next movie. Thunder in Paradise was a television series which ran for one season. For syndication, they released a number of two-part episodes as films. Thunder in Paradise 3 is the two-part episode called Deadly Liaison.
Okay.
Just Clay Jones is subscribed.
Thank you.
What's up, Doll Lickers? We also have Salvation here has subscribed. Thank
Clown
you.
Baby. Lucky says, hey, guys.
Clown Baby. Luke E. Hey, guy. Oh, no, sorry.
I think it's Luck E. See that?
Luck E. Got it.
See?
Got
yeah.
Right.
Sith Psychopath. Oh, yeah, I think you said that one. Okay. What are you playing? Do you got one? Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, Alfalfa.
Never seen this movie.
Would you please take my order? Ooh,
are you kidding me?
No can do.
Holy
I'm
shit.
The guy. You need
it's, I love him. What's his name? Arliss. What's the actor's name? But no, I've never seen this movie.
Sorry.
Absolutely fits the theme.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Oh, man.
Robert Wool, that's that guy in the hard hat.
You have messed up my afro. Why? Strawberry jacuzzi.
Just give me a good check.
Really?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy is a creep too, right?
On this planet.
I don't know, but he
You guys are grass.
he made a lot of crazy.
You need a tic tac.
He made a lot of those bad, like Eddie Murphy's movies. Whoa.
What I call fast fish. Hey, come back here.
This is
What's wrong, brother? Now?
I feel like this trailer was made by someone like that was ripping cocaine.
People, are you? Highly pointed in the direction of the little girl's room. Better watch your butt, man. Okay.
Oh wow. Hey.
Why? I give up. There is no way a guy can watch his own butt. Y'all ready for this? Can I take your order?
Went single channel there at the end. Yeah, the guy that played like the fat white guy, I think he was like the manager.
Yeah.
He was in Head of the Class, right? He went on to like produce and write a bunch of Nickelodeon kid shows.
Yeah.
And there's like this mini documentary about him on like YouTube. And he was like, Dan Schneider, yes, means a yes. And it was like, he's a fucking creep. There's all these weird like foot scenes and stuff of like these kids and like odd stuff, odd like jokes about like feet with kids and shit. And yeah, like not a cool guy.
Not cool. Someone says, does anyone remember All That? Yes, Good Burger is, well, let's talk about this.
Good Burger is the Wayne's World.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that. So Strange Brew is an SCTV movie, which is a sketch comedy show. Mars will be a Whitest Kids You Know movie. And so is Civil War on Drugs. Wayne's World's an SNL movie. Yeah, so Good Burger is an All That movie.
Nobody submitted
anyone else
Strange
remember
Brew.
the theme song? I know. That's weird.
The
Or Wayne's
theme
World.
song
Wayne's
to
World is a
Good Burger?
major romance comedy. Yeah. The theme song to All That. All that we say, all that we say, all that.
It's weird. How old are you?
I don't know.
'Cause I feel like Good Burger or All That was
I'm
after
41.
your time.
Yeah, but I'm the oldest of 6 children.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Because
Your
like
Own
I know a
Disaster-
ton of SpongeBob stuff, but
Right.
that's because I smoked a shit ton of weed in
Right,
school,
yeah.
and so I know
Well, just like
all that
like
SpongeBob.
my dad, when I was little and started watching Sesame Street, he's like, I love Sesame Street. Well, Sesame Street didn't start till the 70s. My dad was already like in his 20s, right? So he's like, yeah, me and my buddy Keith, when we had a place in our 20s, we would like, we would make a box of Hamburger Helper, just split it. We'd each have half of a box worth of Hamburger Helper and like get ripped and watch Sesame Street. I'm like, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
Sesame Street,
Let's go.
especially in the 70s, was hilarious, you know?
Sam and I would come home from high school, get ripped, watch like Pokemon. I think Saved by the Bell, Power Rangers, SpongeBob.
That's a
and then
good
take a
lineup,
nap,
man.
And take a nap.
Fuck yeah.
Mom
There
would
you
come
go.
home and be like, why is the food all over the house? You have chips everywhere. What the fuck? Your
You're
brother's
like,
passed
"Well,
out
Power
on the couch.
Rangers are so fun.
He's tired. Big day. All right, so I get a 64% yes. 2 points.
I didn't
Good
choose what
Burger.
to give it yet. I gave it 1. I don't
I'm
think
going to
that
give it
trailer
1.
was so
I think
hot.
it could have had a better trailer.
Yeah, it was a weird trailer.
Okay, so that came to us from Schlitty Twitch.
Okay.
4 points. But yeah,
So
I feel Strange Brew. Like, do people just not know that movie?
I don't know, but also the first Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Maybe. The first Wayne's World is a major bromance to me. And also, the Bill and Ted's. Not a Bill and Ted in sight.
Mm.
And those are major. I mean, those movies are about how these two dudes have such a strong friendship that they're destined to save the universe. You know what
Somebody
I mean? So,
submitted one that you had mentioned before the show started, 2287. That's funny because you didn't even tell the chat.
2287. Oh, you're right. No, I didn't say that on stream at all?
No.
Well, I'm not going to play that one right now. I'll play this one, but maybe... Wait, do I still have one trailer left after this?
Yes.
Or is this my second one?
No, I played the first one. Now you get to play 2.
Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Why'd it stop?
I'll hit play again.
What the fuck? Let me put it back in the... Okay. There we go. Did you see what this is, Nate?
Trust me, friendship before money. Can you say that?
Yeah.
What?
Well, trust me, friendship before money.
Right.
Yeah.
It says from the maker of The Disaster Artist, which
Because
is
Greg Sestero wrote the Disaster Artist.
One guy
book.
in Melbourne,
Oh, the
big
book.
city. They have dream, but something changed.
Yeah, I got worried for a second. I was like, man, if I play this, we're going to have 3 pedals in a row because James Franco, but no, he's not involved with this. Never seen out of pedo, it just has a lot of accusations against him about stuff. Anyways.
Two volumes.
Yeah, it came out in 2 movies. That's right.
Got a better editor.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The title is bad, Best
friends with Arna. Yeah.
That looked cool.
There was a lot of good imagery in the trailer. And I like that they tried to make another movie and nobody cared. But I mean, it can't be as bad as The Room, So can it? Maybe it's not as fun to watch as The Room. Maybe that was the problem.
It looks good.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. Yeah, the trailer. That's a pretty good trailer, and it definitely gets the kind of friendship across. I thought a little bit, So
friends before money.
Can I give 1.5?
No. I'm gonna give it 2 points.
I'm gonna give it 2
as well. It didn't give a lot away. It looked visually interesting.
Yep.
Obviously, we know who these guys are. So,
well, they're still touring it. The person who submitted it says that. So, yeah. Al Moby S. ALMOWBS.
Alex Mobes.
Okay.
Al Mobes.
Oh, wait. No, I'm wrong. Oh, no, I'm right. Oh, I didn't know they already submitted one. I'm sorry.
See if anyone else submitted it, because if somebody else submitted it, we'll just give the points to the other
nobody else submitted it.
Al Mobes and Sagumist are a married couple. And they battle each other.
I need to get better at looking at that before I pick a trailer, but whatever. I'm new, sort of. Somebody asked, someone said, how did Greg Sestero age 40 years, but Tommy looks the same? Okay, Tommy Wiseau already looked like he was 1,000 years old in The Room. Like, the guy looks crazy. He has an insane face. Which is
how many points did you give it? Sorry.
Oh, 2.
All right, 5 points total.
Yep.
What were you going to say? That's why when you always...
because people, ever since I grew my hair out, people be like, you look like Tommy Wiseau. It's like, I don't look like Tommy Wiseau. Like, I have not been that unkind to my face, whatever happened to him. You know what I mean? Like, he looks like a melted mask.
Yeah, you look, I would say your look is more of a cherubic.
Right. I have a younger face than him. I mean, but so do some rocks. So anyways.
That's a good fucking burn.
That was off the top of the dome, man.
There you go. Okay.
Top of the dome.
Timmy looks like Tommy if Tommy used sunscreen. That's pretty good.
There you go.
Happy Sally with the good ones.
And didn't smoke cigarettes. He seems to me like a guy who smokes a lot of cigarettes. I think it's that Euro trash kind of vibe that he gives off, I
remember when you used to smoke cigarettes.
That was weird, right? I did it for like 6-7 years and stopped.
It is funny how smoking cigarettes, like, you don't really have as much hunger, but like smoking vape, it's not the same.
As soon as I quit smoking, I got fat. That was the first time I got fat, and I've gone over and over it. Yeah. Draw D Hellfire says Timmy looks like Tummy if Tommy Timmy tummed. I don't know what that means. I just wanted to say that sentence out loud.
Yeah, it's a fun thing to say. All right.
I got up to a pack a day. Yeah. Someone says Timmy eats hot dogs. Tommy eats actual dogs. Could be true. Jorgensberg says healthier to be fat than smoke. I guess depends on how fat you are, but yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, somebody submitted something that's kind of funny, but I have one more to choose, and I am going with, again, a lot of people submitted stuff with no context, and if I haven't heard of the movie and there's no context, I may not,
Right.
You trying to sell it to us. Where did it go? Dude, I lost it.
Oh, you can't say the title of it, huh?
I don't want to. I want it to be an experience. I want us all to experience these things at the same time. And that's the thing with the trailers too, is I like that part in the movie where you sit down and a trailer starts and you don't know what you're watching.
Yeah, you don't know what it is.
And maybe it comes in later, oh, there we go. Found it. You ready?
Yeah. Wow.
Are you sure?
Yep, that's him.
America's favorite stiff is back.
That's Bernie Lomax. I recognize that smirk anywhere.
But this corpse has a job to do.
I found this in Bernie's wallet. It's a key to a safety deposit box in St. Thomas. That's the $2 million that Lomax stole.
It's noted as a personal entry account.
What does it mean,
The only
Richard?
one who could get in is Bernie Lomax personally, and well, he's kind of dead right now.
We go back to the morgue. We get the body. We go to St. Thomas. We take Bernie to the bank.
So they're packing him up.
I think I'm gonna sit down. Thanks. Get in there.
And heading for the islands.
Whoa, downwind. Whoa, back out.
But they're about to discover
Raise this man from the dead. He will lead you to where he has hidden the money.
that Bernie Lomax is more popular than ever.
Two guys. They're taking Bernie. Richie.
There?
Get out of the way.
What'd you do with Bernie?
He's in the fridge where we put him.
You are in the power of the movie.
You were supposed to be here guarding Bernie. Why would I have to guard a dead man stuck in a 2-foot refrigerator?
He's got style.
Where is he now?
You're so cute.
He's got charm.
How did you happen to meet old Burr?
In the conga line.
He's just got no soul.
I saw a dead man walking on the bottom of the ocean.
Uh-oh.
But that never stopped Bernie.
Bernie?
Parasailing?
Who is that?
He's our boss. He's dead. Don't worry about it.
From being the life of the party.
See, Arnold, he's not afraid of you. You're the bravest guy I've ever met.
Weekend at Bernie's too. No one does dead like Bernie.
Wow.
I feel like as a concept, that movie is hilarious.
Yeah, it's just insane to me that there's not one but two movies about these guys like fucking.
Does the second one take place like right away after the first
It
one?
must. I mean, how else is he? Has he been in cold storage? I mean, what? So,
has that actor done anything that you're familiar with?
Yeah, I was about to actually say that. I think you guys got this trailer for something else before, but has anyone ever submitted the trailer for Tammy and the T-Rex?
No.
It's Denise Richards and Paul Walker and a robotic T-Rex.
Yeah, no, it was actually like on the first. There's a bunch of Trailer Boys episodes that we didn't back up, so they're like gone. So there's no VOD of them. But that was Tammy and the T-Rex was like one of the first ones where we're like, this we have to do a show. Like it was just Sam and I watching trailers. I think Panwall submitted it, and it was like, hey, have you seen this? And we're like, we should do a show of just trailers. So yeah, it was pretty funny.
That was he's the scientist. He's the evil scientist in Tammy and the T-Rex. The guy that puts the brain in the
Onyx
T-Rex.
X said I think he primarily did Broadway.
Yeah. Okay, so I like that trailer. I think it's pretty good. I give it 1. You know, I wasn't super wild about it, but I give it 1.
To ask poll. I forgot to poll chat. Ask chat poll.
Poll chat.
Weekend at Bernie's 2. We did an episode a while back that was all sequels. And we had so many good submissions that we did like a 2-parter. We did a sequels of the sequels episode. So Sam and I have always talked about doing another one that's like anything after a second iteration of a movie, because that's when like you get a lot of the straight to video ones.
Yeah, crazy shit. That'd be a great episode.
What's up, Dotsie Twilight? How are you? Somebody keeps saying Trailer Park Boys. Good show. That's not us.
What does that have to do with anything?
Virginia.
Yes,
you did. Hello.
Okay. Should I have one, or wait? Did we do ours?
No, we're still waiting for the. We're still waiting for the points to come in.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was fun. I got.
You all right?
Sorry, choked on ice.
Wow.
I didn't get as much bromance as I was expecting.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give that 1 point.
Yep, I give it 1.
And Chat gave it 2. So that's 4 points going to Weekend at Bernie's 2. 4 points.
Okay. I got my next one ready to go.
I think another Kid Black. We did a lot of double up. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that,
I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even know that was a thing to watch out for. So.
we'll look out for it next time. But it's tough because some people will submit 3 in a row, like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then some people will like spread them out. But again, the context is good, you know. This one, you know, it was Bromance 1993 sequel, America's Favorite Stiff with a voodoo twist. Right. Sure. Easy, to the point. I'm in.
All right. So I'm going to, is this the last one? Because you did 2 and now I'm on my second one.
Sure. Or, you know, if you see something else, you know, you're the host. You can do it.
I got to go soon.
Okay.
I can't do long shows, man. I got too much else going on.
I'll tell you one thing. Whoever set us up is really connected.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Relax. So,
Problematic. Ray Tango. He likes money.
Easy come.
He likes money.
Easy go.
But doesn't bother with cash. Meet Gabe Cash. He won't dance around trouble and doesn't mind stepping on toes.
I hate you karate guys.
2 of LA's top rival cops are having a good time.
Rival cops? Is that a thing?
Rhythm.
You know me.
Yeah, what do you like?
Yeah, I hear you're the second best cop in LA.
Trying to beat.
The same thing.
Like, I'm going to bust this guy. I'm going to bust this guy first. What?
But they're going to have to work together,
gun.
even if it kills them.
Like now!
We'll take it.
No, that's one of a kind.
We won't put a scratch on it.
Oh, dude, I just remembered something crazy about this movie. I'll see if it's in the trailer.
I was so drunk, I don't remember, okay?
Sylvester Stallone.
There we go.
Kurt Russell. Tango and Cash.
Now, I think maybe that trailer gives a little too much away, but it's fucking great, obviously.
Why? As someone that doesn't remember the movie.
Kurt Russell dressed up as a girl. But maybe it doesn't
give shit away. Come on.
Yeah.
I just feel
like you should hold on to some gags for your movie and not put them all in the trailer. But
I'll say this about that movie. That is the I don't know the word I'm looking for. The example. That's like the gold standard of bromance movies.
Definitely up there. You know,
it's an easy 2 points for me.
Yeah, and me too. I'll give it 2 points. And I mean, the great thing about that scene where Kurt Russell dresses up like a lady is it works. Like, I forget what he's doing because it's been a while since I saw the movie, but he dressed up like a lady to fool 2 guys for some reason, and it works.
It works.
We're talking about a movie that does not take place in an animated world. It's not a fucking Bugs Bunny cartoon. It's like a cop movie, and then there's this part where he dresses up like a lady, and that does not look like a lady. That looks like Kurt Russell pretending to be a lady. But the guy's like,
Abby Sally says, "This better not awaken anything in me."
But the guys are like, hey, you know, like,
that's
hey,
awesome.
Bobby. Like that's
awesome.
Yeah. So funny. You know, just yeah. But then also, so that trailer had a little bit of homophobia and also a slightly racist thing, but I hate karate guys. It's like, what do you mean karate guys, Kurt Russell?
Yeah. I love that. I would give that a fucking bonus point.
Yeah. This way?
Nope.
This way. Did it work?
I'll
get there.
I don't know what the button was. Oh, yeah, I think I moved the button.
What did chat give it? Did they do 73%?
There we go. Chat gave it 73%, so that they only gave it 2 points. So kind of
6.
odd.
We're giving it a bonus point though, so 7. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
7 points, and that went to
Datad.
Datad.
Sure, Datad. All right.
All right. So Timmy,
what's interesting about that is I told Nate before we started that I can't believe no one submitted Tango and Cash, and then somebody did. So there you go.
Yeah. So I was telling Timmy, you know, like what Sam and I do. You know, when you just tell people like, "Hey, we should see something like Phantasm," you know, then somebody gets points for it.
Yeah.
There's always stuff that I feel we should see in some of these that we just don't see. And maybe it's because they have bad trailers. Some movies have really good trailers. Scanners 2 or 3 we watched, like the trailer blew my fucking mind. It was so good.
Really?
And I feel bad because sometimes we'll see a movie in here, I'll be like, I know that movie. And I'll skip it. But somebody will be like, in the context, be like a really underrated, amazing trailer that makes movie. And you're only like, oh, okay, we'll watch this, you know? And then some movies you're like, oh, I love this movie, and the trailer's just, you know, shit.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
This is what I need from you, Timmy. We're going to go into trailer of the week territory now, where we put a 3-minute poll up and we put the top trailers, the top 5 trailers that we watched. Okay. So I need you to go through the list and read off the top 5 trailers.
Okay, so 4 of them we have 4 7s.
Okay, what are those?
Okay, so we got Tango and Cash. Thunder in Paradise 3.
Hold on. Tango and Cash. Thunder
in Paradise 3.
Yep.
Firewalker.
Yep.
The Barbarians.
Yep.
So that's all the 7s, and there's several 6s. So do I just pick one of the 6s?
We might keep it at 4. How many 6s are there?
A bunch.
Okay, let's just keep it at 4 then. We'll keep it at the 4 7s.
4 6s. Okay, cool.
Do any of those 6s?
I want to say something.
Okay.
I picked all those that are the 7s, by the way. So.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just picking by names. Anyways, what's up? What were you going to ask about 6s?
Sometimes Sam will be like, you know what, this is a 6 that I feel was underrated. Let's put it up against everything. Or like, you know, if
I have one of those.
But
what do you think? I would say Rancho Deluxe. I really liked that one.
Okay.
I know you weren't super into it, but I thought it was great.
Okay.
But watch for the chainsaw part, you know?
I'm gonna put so trailer of the week is up now. It's a 3-minute poll, so if you're one of the people that just listens, you know, while you're doing work or something, Timmy doesn't win. It's not that kind of game. Onyx.
What? They think it's against us? No, we're not competing. I just said all the 7s were ones that I picked, but that doesn't matter. Like, who gives a shit? It was a funny thing to say. Right now, there's a lot of tying going on.
It does matter.
It does matter?
Sam and I always fight about who picks the good ones, and Sam's like, it doesn't matter. All right.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Is there something important I have to do, or can I go to the bathroom?
No. This is usually like, because it's a 3-minute poll, this is like, you know, when we talk about what the next theme is, but we can wait until you're back.
No, start talking. I'll be right back.
I'm not going to not talk.
Okay, whatever.
So, if you're taking a leak, if you're just listening to the show and you don't go into chat and vote, now is the time. Like, we don't really get that many votes per movie trailer, but now we have 2 minutes left of the poll. So you have time to pull your phone out and pull in chat and look at the things, you know, and select the movie you liked. Of those movies, let me see. Yeah, Tango and Cash, Thunder in Paradise, Firewalker. Firewalker I really liked. I feel like I am kind of going with Firewalker, you know, like Tango and Cash was great. I think it could have been better if there, you know, was a little diversity, you know what I'm saying? Barbarians was good too. That was silly because I think the acting was real bad. You know I like that bullshit. You know I like that bad stuff. The show is almost over already, Dotsy Twilight. I'm sorry, we started almost 3 hours ago. But we will have the VOD up sometime this week. What movie would I have picked if I had comments entered? What's the thing is, like, there are movies that I don't even know what they are because there's no comment to it. So I'm like, oh, what is this? And be like, oh, let me read the context. And be like, oh, there's no context. So, you know, I just don't pick it. we do have to get a better system going on for doubling. I feel bad because, it's supposed to be set up where nobody's like just getting like 20 points in one sitting or something. But
what if we just say you can only submit one trailer? So pick a good one.
It doesn't, because then you saw the amount of trailers we had tonight. We limit people to 3. We limit people to 3 trailers.
Okay. But we'll only pick, but then we decide to, okay. Well, and that's the thing is like, I just kind of, since this is the first time I've done it in a long time and I was never regular, I just didn't even think about that. Like, I'm not even looking at the names. I was looking at the movies and the descriptions, So what are we talking
Tango
about?
and Cash won by 21 votes. Barbarians came in second with 16 votes. Rancho Deluxe surprised me in third with 11 votes. Then Firewalker, which I think was my pick for winner. Thunder in Paradise after that. So Thunder in Paradise. So Tango and Cash, the
clear winner,
gold standard for bromance movies.
Yeah.
And who submitted that?
Dad ad is
getting the W. Dat.
Sweet.
To get the W, the win. And we're going to bump up your points. And
how many points do they get?
Zoom.
Whoa. You get another 3 points, huh?
We're doing, we've maxed points to 10 now. And, things got always weird when we'd have a third person on, because then it would be like, all right, so now we're going to 10 points. So now we have like a higher ceiling and stuff. So, half points on the second one, then half again if they get a third, Flange says.
So what should we do for next time?
Well, you can just pick something. Sam was doing a thing for a while where he would pick a theme based off the winner. He would like feel the winner and be like, you know what? I'm going to pick a theme. Like, so if this was Sam, he'd be like, all right, we're going to do a theme where it's like a straight guy or somebody wearing the opposite gender's clothing or something like that in the trailer, but you don't have to do it like that. Some people, we've done things in the past where like we came up with 3 ideas and had chat vote. You had an idea of like food. Sam liked to get oddly specific, which I think kind of helped. We would do like kind of wider stuff and it would be kind of all over the place. So oddly specific themes are kind of fun because they're always the ones where I think they're going to be bad episodes because I'm like, it's too specific. And then like we find the gold. Like those are the ones I like the most usually is like, so what are you thinking?
Yeah. So,
chat can throw stuff out too if they have ideas, and you can inspire Timmy.
Okay, so I think like a drug deal. I was just making sure you're good. Drug deal gone bad is an idea. There's a lot of those kind of movies.
Abby Sally says movies that awaken a weird fetish.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. That would be. Is that kind of hard to like?
It's funny because it's like a loose thing though,
Right.
That way you don't have to be like very like, oh, it's off theme, it's kind of like,
Scott King's movies with a lot of ska music. That's right. Oh, it's Timmy. It's Timmy, the animated character with 3 characteristics.
Hot
let's see here. We do hot dog bean ska movies.
Blue hair.
Phones was awesome. Bad haircuts. That's good.
Yeah, Phones was funny. That was surprising.
Bad haircuts. I think bad haircuts is a great idea. Implicate said that one. That could be. Obviously, there would be a lot of stuff from like 1991. But what do you think about that one, Nate?
Hey, I'm for it. Every time I've picked a theme, it's been not a fun episode. The Greasy Strangler we've watched.
They're in late. Don't pay attention to them. They don't get our time. They didn't give us theirs. I'm just being a dick, but I'm about to go to bed. I think bad haircuts is good, man. I mean, there's a lot out there that you could do for that,
So the trailer would have to have bad haircuts. Sometimes we'll do a theme, and then the trailer doesn't like the movie. Sure. Like, tonight we saw it a few times.
Yeah, so bad haircuts can be anything.
Yeah, like we saw a few movies tonight that was like, sure, the movie has a bromance in it, but you don't see it in the trailer. And what we're looking for is stuff in the trailer.
So bad haircuts might actually make it easier because obviously, but well, maybe not. But I feel like if you submit a trailer, watch it.
Well, rule number one, Panwall will tell you, is watch your own goddamn trailer.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't do that, obviously.
Those are the people, like if somebody submits something that's kind of TOS-y, we have to hit the TOS button.
Well, I don't mean that. I just mean I think some of these trailers just get submitted because it's the internet, right? So they'll think of something, they'll submit it, and then move on with their lives. Just how like people tweet things with misspelled words of them. You know what I mean? It's like, take your time, make sure it's a good submission.
People are going to have to figure out where they can pander to you, though, Timmy. So people are going to have to start submitting things where they're going to get a lot of the Timmy votes.
I mean, I have a movie I could suggest and see if anybody submits a trailer for. I have no idea if the trailer's good, but I know that there's a really great, insane haircut in it. But I don't know if anybody will even find the trailer for it. So
a lot of times Sam will give an idea and say a movie, but then he kind of burns that movie. So it's like we won't watch it.
Okay, well I can do that for this. I could do it right now. And then I'll go to bed because now it's almost 3 hours, even though I said I wouldn't do that long. So, okay.
Almost 3 hours isn't 3 hours.
Yeah, well, I like to do 2. Okay, so I have no idea if this trailer is going to have the bad haircut in it or not. So, but if not, I'll make up for it. You know what I mean? But
do you want to play it?
I'm going to. I'm getting there. Give me a second.
Sorry.
Keep your fucking shirt on. All right.
Pog Sweat says trailers where Timmy doesn't give a shit if the people are literally gay dudes, but they're all but doesn't give a shit if the people are gay dudes, but they're all literally gay dudes.
Right.
Problematic.
Oh, this is a long trailer. Sorry, but hopefully that means we see the haircut in it.
Hey, Wanker, I think that's what we're going with. Yeah.
What?
This is Timmy's first hosting of Trailer Boys, I think, officially.
Oh, maybe it's not going to be in very much. Anyways, if we can just see the haircut once, then I think you'll get it. Okay, we need people with haircuts this crazy.
Is that Jet Li?
Yeah.
Let's get it!
As a white guy, I'm always afraid on this show to be like, is that this person of color?
Yeah. Oh, they got to show the bad guys at some point, though. Especially in a 3-minute trailer. I forgot about that stunt. Wow.
You are the best dude I have ever seen! Please, teach us your martial arts!
Yeah, this movie's pretty insane also, but... Let's see, here's the thing is the problem with bad haircuts is maybe there's only one bad haircut in it, so you just watch the trailer. Oh, there he is. We gotta get a better shot of him here.
So you're saying this guy's braids are a bad haircut, Timmy?
No. The other guy. The guy, there's a guy with blonde hair. But they only showed he was kicking somebody through a window, but they only showed him for a little bit.
36 times.
Come on, give us the fucking goods. Why are kung fu movies and movies from China? They always have such long trailers. There he is. Look at him. Oh. They're just not giving him a lot of.
This looks like a cool haircut to me.
Look at that thing. Look at it.
That haircut's dope.
Yes. But I mean, you see what I'm saying though. You could clearly submit that as a bad haircut, right? That is an insane mullet.
Looks like Guile from Street Fighter.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah. Okay, chat. Back to it. Does that count for this theme?
Is that the same guy?
Yeah. Wow. And the wave. what's a good haircut? Well, see, that's the thing is like people are gonna get real contrarian and be like, no, that haircut's sweet. That doesn't count. You know what I mean? It's like, but I mean, I think we can all agree that a mullet is like a bad haircut. You know, right? It's like, come on. Yeah. Like when you say it's a sweet haircut, it's because you're being silly. You know what I mean?
In
like,
bad movies, like we like, you know, it could be a bad haircut that we're like, dope. You know, like
yeah, exactly. Like that haircut's insane.
How about we do this? Big Cum's got it. How about bad/badass haircuts?
How about
noteworthy hair?
No, well, I'm getting there. Give me a second. How about like epic haircuts or heroic haircuts or something? You know, something. Just a theme that says like we just want like the craziest haircuts because that mullet, like you see mullets in movies, but that's a really good mullet. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
So. What's a good phrasing for that? Crazy haircuts, Lobach. Yeah, that
bad.
They can hear me, so they're answering the question too.
Yeah.
Lobaka says crazy. That can be good or bad.
Scare cuts, so good they're scary.
Yeah. Bitcump says mega hair. That's a fun thing. I kind of like crazy haircuts. Oh, and people are asking. The name of that movie is The Master, so it's not the one that Paul Thomas Anderson made about Scientology. It came out about 10 years before that one, 20 years before that one.
Paul Thomas Anderson sucks. Like,
yeah,
that
you already
movie
said that.
sucks.
You already got to say that once.
Did
you already got to inject your opinion.
I liked Boogie Nights. I liked Boogie Nights. I liked Punch Drunk Love.
Might as well say mullets and trailers. No, because there's other bad haircuts besides mullets. Wild hair, crazy hair. Wait, what's the thing you say when somebody's got like is it a wild hair? Like when somebody's got like a lot of energy or something? What is that? What is the saying I'm trying to think of? A wild hair up their ass?
Is this a South Dakota thing?
No, it's not. It's so fun to say that if you haven't heard of something, it must be South Dakota. No, but like
Grimward says, can hair include facial hair?
Yeah, totally, man. If there's like a silly, a really crazy, but I mean, it's got to fit our theme. So if we watch it, we're like, that mustache is not dumb enough. And keep in mind, I lived in Williamsburg, Brooklyn in the mid 2000s, so I've seen the worst mustaches of all time. I'm fucking hipsters.
I love the era of you guys living in Williamsburg was like the era that made that like hipster thing a trope. Like you guys were coming through that. So it's
we're
not like
on
you
the
moved
ground
there
for that, and none of us fit into that shit at all. We were just like kind of dudes, and like
when you guys moved to Williamsburg, it was like a Puerto Rican and Hasidic neighborhood,
Yeah, and I mean, Trevor and I's apartment was dangerous and fucked up and crazy. There's like heroin blood squirted on the walls. And then you go a block over and it's a bunch of Electric Clash hipster bars. It's crazy, Do
you remember when Trevor had to... Actually, I don't know if... This might have been earlier when they were in college, but Trevor had to move out of his dorm at one time and move to like a different dorm with like loft apartments.
Yeah, Trevor moved into the Tillery Loft for a little bit where I ended up living later on. But yeah. I lived in those trailers too. I think Timmy has a pretty dumb mustache. This is called stubble. It happens when you're like a regular person.
So the other question, Timmy, is do you want to do the next show next week on the 7th?
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's on the 7th? I don't want to do a show. Well, we're probably going to do something else on the 7th. August 7th.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Sunday.
Right. I thought August 7th is Monday. No, that'd be the 8th, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I think we were talking about doing something on the 7th, so I don't know.
Right. Well, potentially next weekend, but potentially the weekend after. Let's keep it loose and you guys can decide.
This is not a mustache, you guys. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, what, Nate? Sorry. It's like stubble.
Again. The theme will be haircuts. Seems kind of vague. Can you say it again?
No.
Write it for me.
Wild hair, crazy hair, big hair energy.
Big hair energy.
Oh, hairbrain? No, that's gets too vague. Let's just say crazy hair. Crazy hair. Right? What do you think?
Sure. Wild, crazy, big hair.
So I better see the Dudisons on there. I don't know. There's a few others I'm thinking of. Anyways. Yeah, I don't have a lot of lights on.
Okay, so potentially the 7th, if not the 7th. Also, Timmy, chat is here on the Sundays, but because you're the new host, and you guys don't have a Friday show, you could be like, you know what, I want to do it on a Friday.
Yeah.
You're allowed to choose the date.
I think we should, if we end up doing something else on August 7th, then we'll do it on Friday. I'm fine with that. So
Primer Bewitch has resubscribed. Thanks, Primer Bewitch.
Thank you.
We're just at the end of the show, though.
Yeah, it happens. There's always one that comes right in. I'm so glad I caught it when you're being like, bye.
Yeah.
It makes you feel bad, but also have to go to bed. So,
All right. So, chat, you guys can bully Timmy all week to choose a date for the next show.
Don't bully me, because the reason in question is to memorialize our dead friend. So don't bully me about it. So if it happens, if we end up doing that, then I'll do it on Friday. If not, we'll do it on Sunday. So there you go.
All right. So, also, another shout out, there is a Trailer Boys subreddit. A lot of the updates and stuff go right to the subreddit first. If you go to the submission, Misery Loves Us, you'll see Lobaka has put together a letterbox list of everything we watched in season 1 and everything in season 2. And they put together a playlist on YouTube, which there's a link to too, of all the stuff we watched that is available for free on YouTube. So
cool. I just joined the Trailer Boys community.
Bitcom says, please
make me a mod or something soon. So I can ban everybody.
Yeah.
What now?
Bitcom says, Timmy, please come back soon. Timmy is now the host of the show. Man. This is the new era of Trailer Boys.
I'm still saying co-host because Nate's in control. He talks more. He's kind of knows what's going on. So I think it's a co-host. I think we're both co-hosts, I
am just the operator. And you're the coup. You're leading the coup here.
Okay, well, I want to leave. So can we make that happen since I'm in charge?
Yeah, we can leave. Let me see. Who are we going to raid?
I don't
know. Let me see here. This website is called Twitch. Is that right?
This website is the Twitchers, I think it's called.
Who would you like to raid, Timothy? Or do you not have preference?
Oh, I don't care. You go ahead and pick. I was reading comments on a post in the Trailer Boys thing where someone's like, who's Tammy? Should Nate even do this without Whitest Kids members? And then someone says, is Tammy just Timmy after he finally transitioned? It's one of those very clever people who thinks because I have long hair, that means I'm trans now. It's like been 2 years, you guys. Get the fuck over it. Men have had long hair since men could have hair. Come on.
Okay.
Anyways, there's a side note. Who you're gonna raid?
We're gonna raid. Somebody gave a shout out to Curdy V, so we're raiding Curdy V.
Cardi B?
Curdy V.
Different person.
Yep, Curdy V. Or should we raid Josh Potter?
Who's that?
He's a comedian.
Up to you, man. Yeah, and I agree, Dotsy Twilight, even how I was, who cares? Hurdy knees. That sounds up my.
No, let's do Josh Potter. He's doing some baseball stuff. I love it when people don't know WKUK and they're like, "Thanks, official Cook."
Thanks, official Wakuk. Yeah.
Let's see if Josh Potter recognizes or not. It's always fun to see who gets it and who doesn't get it. So
my favorite ever was one of my early Zucchini Boys. I rated a dude named Aldranus, and I still look for him sometimes, and he's never there, but. Because he was playing like one of the old Fallout games, and it made like he was a guy that only ever had like 4 viewers, and so we rated him and had a couple hundred in there, and he just loved it. And he and his like friends like wrote me messages, but like that was so cool, thank you. It's so nice, it's so fun when that happens.
That's great.
Anyways, cool.
All right, everyone, thanks for hanging. We will update you on the subreddit when we're doing it next time. Bye.